I think we shall begin. Hello, folks, and welcome to the 8th Starsector Tournament, this time being a 2v2 tournament where pairs of players were put in charge of making half a fleet each, and they're going to be set out in matches of 2 versus 2. There are 40 players, 20 teams, 10 matches. This is going to be a long evening. This is going to be a very, very long evening, and I hope my voice will last long enough. That's my only fear for this. I hope my voice will last long enough. There are bound to be memes. There are bound to be craziness, there's bound to be wipes, and maybe there's going to be shame. But, yeah, we'll find out how we go. Let me just remove that one. There you go. Brilliant. Let's go, shall we? Let us go. So yeah, there are 40 players, 20 teams, 10 matches. I'm going to find out exactly how much pre-games we can go. Anyway, the first match of the evening is Zen and Hunts versus PB, subbing in for Cheeseman, and Roimk. Zen and Hunts versus PB and Roimk. And we have definitely not Pathers and 2 Diet Cokes and a large order of fries, as well as Sertaminis and Remember No Missile. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Right, I might not spend a lot of time in refits, otherwise we're not going to have time to do everything within like a reasonable time frame. Right, so this is the first fleet. We have 2 Javanicus equipped with ITUs, gunnery control AIs for the extra accurate and extra long-range guns, expanded missile racks for the extra missiles on looks like Hornet launchers and a Locust launcher, an ECCM package as well to make those missiles more effective. We have mini blaster arrays. There's point defense there. Devastated cannons, rail guns. All in all, a nice mix-up. The system is a maneuvering jet. It is kind of broadsidey, so it does have the maneuvering jets to help out with that, and it's bringing with it a built-in Perrier escort fleet, my Asuran. So there's 2 of those, exactly the same. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34 Valkyries I counted there, or is it 33? 33 Valkyries, but they have double tactical lasers, double Vulcan cannons, but they've all got converted hangars. This is a bunch of Kapesh wings. That is a lot of Kapesh wings we've got coming out here today. Basically, that's just pain. And let's bring up my notes here. Let's see now. Some players managed to submit like a bit of descriptions or like maybe some of it's even a bit of of smack talk before the matches. According to Zen, this is a couple of really big fellas who really hate Strikecraft, and Myreth got what it deserved because they're definitely not Pathers. And Hunts is turning Starsector into a bullet hell game, bringing out Macross Missile Massacre to make even Ichiro Itano blush. I can definitely count that with that many Kopeshes. Countering that fleet is PB's fleet and Roman fleet. We have Sertaminis and Remember No Missile. We have 1 Arjuna class, which has several PD lasers, the traditional Gandiva built-in like triple-linked Gauss cannon, some proximity charge launchers, and several RLRPD lasers, as well as double Kapeshes, some Crows, and a Tachi heavy interceptor. 1 of these with ITU and expanded deck crews. We have 2 Sarissa classes with high-intensity lasers and harpoons and some point defense, as well as more Kapeshes and Crows. So we have 34 Kapeshes on one side, and we have 4 so far here. We have a Pandemonium as well with triple Arbitrator wings. We have as well with ITU's heavy armor hardened subsystems. No shield bypass, I see. With Ibis's several 4 Tri-Fires and 2 Hexafire scatter cannons, some Mjolnirs, a proximity charge launcher, some harpoons as well, Raptor defense systems, Ibis's, okay, Hexa class, and then we have 1, 2, 3 Jerichos, ECM destroyers with Rexons, Ibis's, and ITUs as well. Because they're Jerichos, they've got the huge anti missile ECM. However, I don't think the Kopeshers are going to care about this at all. The Kopeshers will not care about the Jerichos at all. because they're not guided. Ooh, misses. The only thing they're going to care about are the Hornets from the big ships. What are they called again? They're called Javenicus. Right. And what was Romik lent a message here. What was he have here? We got here a big ship and some smaller ships to dissuade missiles from hitting the big ship. We play the long game here. Well, what we have here is one hell of a front line and one hell of a back line versus I think raw numbers will do the trick in the end. I think raw missiles will do the end. Apparently Jericho's also damage unguided missiles. Fair enough, we shall see how that works out in the long run. Anyway, let's go straight in. Zen and Hunts versus PB, subbing in for Cheeseman and Romik. Let me just do that and zoom out. Oh my god, my frame rate's not going to like this. I'm going to zoom out as far as possible because my frame rate is not going to like this. But here we go. That's a lot. That is a lot of Valkyries. That's a lot of Kapeshas. I pride myself on having, like, PD wall pandemoniums, but I think that's too much missile even for that PD wall. My FPS is okay just because I'm zoomed out this far. If I zoom in much further, we're going to get very little here. It's not too bad yet. They haven't started firing. Fair enough. Alright. Arbitrator's coming up. There's a line of what looks to be nav boys and ECMs along the front. Okay. Arbitrators, initial Kapesh barrages come in. Arbitrators take out the Kapeshas. Although if they get any closer, there are tactical lasers attacking the Arbitrators. The Arbitrators are doing the wrong thing. The Arbitrators are going on the offensive. They really should not be doing that. Here come the Kapesh barrages. The Pandemoniums do a very good job of holding them off. It does have a lot of point defense, but I don't think it's going to be enough in the long run. Have you seen the left-hand side here? We have AABB on the very left-hand side here. It shows how much is left of every fleet. Nothing's died yet, of course, but we'll see how it goes. Now, I think this is going to come down to, can PB and Romik's fleets take out the front line quickly enough that they can put enough fire on the Valkyries? I don't think the Valkyries would last very long. They'll die quite quickly. But we've got to deal with a hell of a front line first. And it's taking damage. The rest was taking damage here. We have one Jericho down. One Jericho is already down. It's taking a lot of fire. These things have a lot of point defense as well. That's 3 Devastator cannons. And the mini blasters, mini blaster array. There's a lot of point defense happening on both sides. But not, I think, enough as far as Kapesh barrages are concerned. Derecho. Fair enough. Derecho then. They're going to die soon enough. I don't have to say them for much longer. Oh, facing the wrong direction there, Sarissa. Nope, managed to turn itself back again. The Valkyries are making a massive line in the back. They're staying well out. They are well out of it at the moment because they don't have to get close. They don't have to get close. The Kapeshas will do all the work for them. The Pandemonium is still basically barely scratched, but it's running very high flux. It can't afford to put its shield up anymore. Can barely afford to fire its weapons. What we really needed is this one to come up forward and start firing its triple-barreled Gauss cannon. Because otherwise, that is going to be a very trouble. Uh-oh! 3/4 health, maybe? 2/3 health, maybe, in the Pandemonium? And if Pandemonium is going to be anything else, there's going to be a lot of punishment coming. So here comes some more Kapesh barrages. Mostly get shot down by the point defense. There's a lot of point defense there, and however, still very high flux. Still very high flux. Okay, you've come into fun here. You're currently facing that one, not this one. Not entirely sure why. I'd rather focus your effects in one if I were you, but whereas the Valkyries are advancing at the back there and helping out a little bit here. Oh, yeah, you're operating at about 3/4, 2/3, half. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And that's a goodbye real soon to the Arjuna. The Arjunas could not stand up to that much power. Well, the two frontline ships are doing a very good job of basically distracting the capitals on Romix and... sorry, on... Oh god, this is complicated. On Romix and Peep. Is that correct? Yes. On Romix and PB's fleets. And now the Pandemonium has got a lot of unrivaled attention. Sarissa's are there suffering under the attention of several Kapesh rings and these two ships. I forgot what they're called again. But this is a bit nuts right now. The Jerichos are working, fair enough. The Jericho is working against the rockets. They did say it would, which is very, very good. So it is helpful, but there's just so many of them. 33, 34 Kapesh wings attacking. Each one has 2 missiles. Each one has 2 rockets. Each one has 2 craft, and each craft has 2 aligned rocket pods. Uh oh, Sarissa's overloaded. Will there be any capitalization? Doesn't look like it, but I don't think it's going to have... Nope, never mind. Here comes some immediate Hornets. Oops, Sarissa goes down. Second Sarissa will probably be going down very, very soon. Jerichos are helping out. Derechos are helping out quite a lot. I've called it Jericho for so long now, it's hard to change back. Oh my god, look at the enemy missiles. I'm a huge fan of missile spam, but even that is disgusting. That makes me feel a little bit sick, to be honest. Oh, and goodbye to that Sarissa. All that's left now is 2 Jerichos and the Pandemonium. They're just, bless them, they're trying their best, but it's not going to be easy. That's just managed to stay right in front of all those, of what looks like 4 railguns and devastator cannons on that side. And all this is the Pandemonium and 1 more Jericho. And I think the Pandemonium will have to solo the enemy fleet. The Pandemonium will have to solo the enemy fleet. I don't think the Jericho won't be able to... Nope, the Jericho's actually untouched, so the Pandemonium may go down first. They may be prioritizing targets correctly, but that is so much. Oh my god. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is incredibly painful. These fleets are 200 DP versus 200 DP. So they are, as far as deployment points goes, they are balanced against each other. However, oh, a single flicker core back, trying to save itself. I don't think it will. It's going to be the Locust to take it down. Nope. One last, maybe the first Kapesh mission of that barrage. All that's left now is 1 Derecho. It has to suffer the entire fleet there. I don't think Hunt and Zen lost a single ship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. There's actually a bit of a traffic jam here. Things are getting in the way of other things. The Valkyries feel a little bit bold. There's only 1 ship left over. They want to come in within attack laser range, but I don't think they might not get a chance to. In come the Locusts, the Hornets, more Kapeshes, and there we go. And that is match 1 in almost 6 minutes. So they lasted longer than I thought they would versus that fleet, but a complete wipe. I would say shame, but there are so many Kapeshes on one side, I don't think I can actually say that. That is crazy. That made me physically ill. I need a drink after that one. I see shames in chat. I see F's in chat. It was technically shame, but good lord. This is a very good a very, very good front line. The front line did its job perfectly well. And the timid, I'm assuming, Valkyries just stayed way back. I'm assuming those are timid Valkyries. They stayed perfectly back. The Derecho did a very good job, actually. They were far better than I originally gave them credit for. And they did actually stop a lot of the missile barrage. I think it just came down to numbers. The amount of fighter wings going back was just outnumbered them tremendously. Oh, well, that's match 1. In about 14 minutes. Okay, that might not be too bad. Let's go straight into match 2, shall we? Match 2. No, hang on, the same match. Match 2, we have Kissimmee and Johan. Kissimmee, of course, is defending champion at the moment, I believe, of Starsector Tournaments. Paired up with Johan versus Gal, Paladin, and Staras. It's high-intensity sab... Oh, God. High-intensity sabos plus the Fun Police. Versus Torpedo Delivery Service and Blade Repairmen. Looks like we have some junk pirates over here matched up with some DME against... Don't recognize these ones? Maybe Veras, I think. I thought BBD was banned. I thought BBDs were not allowed in the tournament. Maybe I was misunderstood. Anyway, let's quickly examine them. Alright, anyway, so we have 1, 2, 3 identical Mastiffs with TAC lasers, Reapers, Sabos, and high-intensity laser with a backup Oblonsky drone. Converted hangars, of course, extra missiles in the Sabos and in the Reaper racks and an ITU to give it a nice little bump of range. 1, 2, 3, 4 Langoustine classes with more Sabos, an antimatter blaster, hardened shields, maybe them 0.6 shield efficiency. Of course, they have high energy focus as well. The antimatter can really hurt if they get it in the right place. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wire foxes with scrapjet missile pods, which do random damage. Yeah, missiles do random damage, and do and deploy chaff to stop any flares, and they have high velocity drives as well. Okay, this is there to round out the points, I'm assuming. And then we have Wanderers, 1, 2, 3, 4 Wander Over You combat clippers with phase lances, a MX phased autocannon, a couple of Reapers, a Flechette Sea-Wiz, and a twin linear autocannon, as well as converted hangars with Bantam fighter drones. It's a mixture of DME and Bladebreaker Deserter things. We have 1 Normandy with some point defense, twin linear autocannon, extreme mods on the Normandy, as well as 4 Aigret space superiority fighters. 1, 2, 3 Durlons with also extreme mods, each of them with 2 Mystère fighter bombers, I'm assuming, yep, and as well as a little bit of Sea-Wiz here and there. ECM packages as well. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 ECM packages over there. Good. Right, let's hop back off this, and we have. Next one over is the Torpedo Delivery Service and the Blade Repairmen. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 4 light Notta Drover carriers with Brisson's heavy bombers, Skink interceptor drones. We have here Marteau MLRMs, a couple of Fade ADSs, light rail interceptors. So we have here heavy bombers and drones on one of them, and then we have 1, 2, 3 of them with just Skinks. Same auto loadout, I think. Nothing hardened shields on these ones. Definitely torpedo delivery systems, I think, for most of the time, because I think these bombers are nasty electron torpedoes there. Then 1, 2 cargo rigs with a multi-phase beam emitter, advanced nav relay to give the fleet a speed bonus, and hardened shields. Distraction, I guess? I suppose they're there for the nav relay. I'm assuming they're there for the nav relay. Then we have a Tyrant class, double Mjolnir, a Squall, Sabos, Harpoons, well-rounded. Point defense here, a couple of flat cannons, HVDs, railguns, Sabos, Harpoons, well-rounded. What have we got as a system? We've got Microburn. Then we have 1, 2 Intimidators, running with Thunder Heavy Interceptors, Advanced Optics and Ion Beam, a couple of railguns, and a couple of Vulcan cannons. You've got reserve deployment, so that's going to be 3 Thunders per wing. A Thermal Pulse Lance here on the Subjugator class, a couple of HVDs, a few railguns, basically a kinetic thing with a couple of finisher missiles and the Thermal Pulse Lance to finish off, or 2 of these. So we got a little bit of frontline here and several carriers in the backhand, and here again, I think for these we have here what I assume are far more standard fleets, but we shall. I'll just reset that, just make sure that nothing's changed, and let's go straight in, shall we? This is Kisamiz and Johan versus Gal Paladin and Starasp for Ratch 2. Zooming out. All the fighters coming out from the junk DME side, and all the fighters coming out here on the Deserters side as well. So both sides have a good collection of fighters. The Wirefoxes are coming out early on to capture some points. The cargo rigs are quite eventual. Oh, hello. Scrap missiles are coming out. All the point defenses are coming out. Squalls are firing in front of that Tyrant. Langoustines are coming to support. Sensor Gem has been deployed. So they have a sensor advantage of 10% at the moment. A range advantage of 10%. All the fighters dying in the middle there. Bombers are coming forward. Bombers, I don't think I've had a chance to fire yet. Maybe these two will get a chance to drop this. Oh, one torpedo away. Didn't quite get through. Did not quite get through. Oh, Igrets, here comes all the Voltigeurs coming in. Taking that carrier to about 3/4 flux at the moment. Could have been a lot worse. But the fighters are definitely a bit of a dogfight going on in the middle there. Sabre is being fired against fighters as well. Wirefox coming on the back end, trying to deal with that cargo rig. It's locked out in the cargo rig. He's saying, "You got no weapons, sir. I'm going to fight you." And that squall was targeted against the Wirefox, because Wirefox are clearly the most valuable targets here. Tyrant's got... Oh, there we go. Oh, that one's venting over there. Here we go. We have something there. Nope, nothing there as well. A lot of kinetic damage traveling backwards and forwards, but not enough finishing coming across. The bombers are not really getting far enough. It's a lot of point defense on the side. Uh-oh, here we go. Another bomber strike. Will they be able to fire this time? Nope, they're turning away. They're not careful. Oh, there you go. One torpedo away. And hit the shield. Gave that Mastiff about quarter hard flux. 20% hard flux. Not too shabby. This Mastiff here is well engaged with the Tyrant, though, in the middle of the dogfight. And about 3/4 hard flux. Langoustines and Langoustine at the back there, dealing with the... I believe that's not a bomber carrier. That's just a regular one. Starsector and Galpaladins have pushed them back past the midpoint for most of it. At least the Tyrant is pushing past the midpoint. Oh, here we go. Langoustine versus the Tyrant. The Tyrant is actually about half flux right now. It's taken a lot of EMP damage. A lot of his weapons seem to be down. Where's the Langoustines? I believe... no, it's not the Langoustines. It's this lot that are running the ion beams. A lot of standoffishness happening here. A lot of standoffishness happening here. Here at the top we have one Wanderer trying to deal with one of the carriers. One of these little carriers here. I believe... I can't tell which is which right now. I can't remember if you've got the bomber or not. But you're doing your best. Do your best. So far nothing has died. We're almost at 3 minutes in and nothing has died yet. Although, I just said that and Wirefox has taken some damage. There are a lot of fighters in the middle there. The Tyrant has got its weapons online again, so this may be it for the Langoustine. The Langoustine stays in there. Langoustine's going to overload. Nope, never mind. Langoustine manages to back off just in time. The Tyrant does not have the speed to catch up to it. Uh-oh. Here comes a double Reaper from the Mastiff. Mastiff's going to come in. More Sabos. More EMP damage there. Doesn't quite have the flux to keep going, though. Oh, the flat cannons take out the Reapers. That's both the Reapers from that Mastiff gone. Langoustine, however, is taking damage. Possibly the one back there just went down. It went really hard right at the back and just got surrounded, I'm assuming. In the meantime, the dogfight's still going on. A lot of air superiority fighters on the DME side here. A lot of bombers on the other side there. They're fighting for space supremacy at the moment. So... Oh, Wirefox has been destroyed. And here we go. 176 viewers as well. My god, it's crazy. Right. A little bit of breath there. Things have died. Things have fallen back. Tyrant's kind of taking easy at the moment. It's fallen back for a little bit. Starsector and Galpaladins fighters are definitely pushing some ships back here. That Mastiff went far back. Possibly to vent. Oh, here we go. This may be something. This may be something. Oh, no overload there. A couple of Reapers come in. One misses, but that's... I forgot the name of the ship. That's that subjugator about half health now. Oh, that's a dead subjugator. No shame on either side here. Both sides have lost ships at this point. Johan hasn't, and neither has Galpaladin. So assuming Galpaladin's running the DME and Johan's running the Blade Breakers. So we're coming up almost to 5 minutes now. Look at this crazy dogfight. The Aigret's just basically duking it out with all the drones. Oh, here's some stairs coming in, being able to fire all the Voltigeurs against this carrier. Carrier doesn't care. It essentially took several Voltigeurs to the shields. It was only about 2/3, 3/4 flux right now. Oh. Tyrant's kind of high flux here. Can't really do it. Wirefox is starting to have lowered combat readiness. Wanderer's taking some damage. Wanderer's taking some damage. Is it the Wanderer that went back here? Yes, it is. The Wanderer that went all the way around. Wanderer went in deep and has gone a little bit too far. Running a high flux, has pretty much no armor left. And oh, those Martelos are really hurting out. Incoming bombs as well. Oh. Mastiff is taking some damage. It's asking for more. It's so close, it's so overloaded. Oh, Mastiff goes down, probably to the... Looks like it was bent down to those Mjolnirs on the Tyrant. At 330 seconds at the moment. Still fairly slow. That Tyrant is definitely doing work. It hasn't barely been scratched. The fighter screen is working well on both sides. None of the carriers have died yet. Uh-oh, here we go. That Wanderer's gonna kind of try to stick on that Tyrant's face. I don't think it can. Oh! Wanderer destroyed another one. No, it's not the other, it's the one that was up there. Yes, the one I was talking about before. Oh god, look at this dogfighting. Still going on like crazy. Mastiffs are focusing on the other subjugator here. They're coming in. Here come the Reapers. Dodges both of them. Doesn't matter. Dies anyway to the hails and tack lasers. Both subjugators are down. That Mastiff, however, is overloaded. Will the bombers come in? Will there be bombers in time to make use of this? Martelos are coming in, though. Marteau, possibly. Coming in. Langoustines are now suffering from CR problems. Looks like the Bladebreaker deserters as well. The cargo rigs are running low. Tyrant is still fine. The Mastiffs are still fine. That Mastiff is overloaded. Uh-oh. So many point defense fighters just hanging around there, just providing so much defense. Oh! Tyrant coming in. Tyrant is wanting for a fight. No one's giving it. Tyrant's sort of running in for a fight and not finding any targets. Oh! Have we finally started scratching the hull? No, it finally started scratching the hull of the Tyrant. Tyrant's finally taking some damage. But it's mostly kinetic damage coming from the fighters. I don't think it's actually taking much high explosive damage from anything. Langoustine's taking some damage now. Has another one gone to the back? No. Although, one of the carriers has sneaked around the back here. One of the carriers with a bomber has snuck around the back. That might prove trouble to the... Oh! A hit right in the back of that Mastiff. The point defense did its best, but that's a hit right to the back of that Mastiff. One Mastiff overload, one Mastiff over at about 20% health right here. Tyrant, again, take a little bit of damage, but it's mostly from kinetic missiles. That's the only things that are really getting through, because there's not a little follow-up happening there. Still overloaded. Oh, just come back online again. Wirefoxes are coming on danger of critical malfunctions now, so Wirefoxes will probably start breaking up sometime soon. 38, 39% there. 37% there. What do we have on the enemy side? We have 52% on the carriers, 21 on the cargo rigs, 48 here, and still 70 on the Tyrant. The Tyrant is still fine. People fighting for the top yellow triangle in chat. Craziness. I did see your subs as well. I'll get around to the subs after the match, so I don't want to get in the way of this match. Oh! One Reaper went crazy there when it went around. God, the timeout. Everyone goes crazy. Full reckless mode. Everyone goes inside. All officers set to reckless. And I think this is going to benefit the Tyrant more than anyone else. The Mart's taking more damage though. Tyrant's making more damage. Still kind of high fluxy here, but there's so much big guns on the Tyrant. Reef went down, however. Reef went down. Wanderer went down. Tyrant's at about half health at the moment. However, there's this very high flux Wanderer at the front there. Wirefoxes are out of missiles. The Mastiffs would also benefit from this a lot. Intimidator down. Durlon, danger of malfunctions. Wanderer down. Oh my god. Reef down. Durlon down. Intimidator down really soon. No, Langoustine down. The Mastiffs are at 45 CR. The Tyrant still hasn't shifted from 70s. The Tyrant will win the CR war, guaranteed. Intimidator down. Mastiff's out of missiles. Wild Foxes are down. Coming up on a 10-minute fight now. Coming up on a 10-minute fight. This is insane. Wild Fox is just taking shielding damage. The Tyrant doesn't care. Tyrant's coming in. Reef went down. 54% of Johann's fleet. 37% left of Kiss's fleet. 37% left of Ass fleet. 50% left of Gal Paladin's fleet. Pirate Fury down. Reef down. Wild Fox down. Durlon down. Wild Fox down over there. Still have a Wanderer, 2 Mastiffs, and the Normandy is still up. Light Cargo Rig down. I mean, this could still go both ways. However, the Mastiff CR problem might be a problem. Uh-oh. We managed to get some shots past the shield of the Tyrant. I don't think... I can't call. It's too close. I can't sight on anyone at the moment. It's just still so close. Those tacklers are just there. The high densities are coming back up again. Oh, here comes some torpedoes. Nope. Missiles come in versus against that reef back there. That Mastiff is just taking the Tyrant in the face. They need to focus on the Tyrant if they want to carry on. They need to... Oh, the Mastiff goes down. The Tyrant gets the vent. The Tyrant gets the vent. The Wanderer gets the vent. That's an overloaded Mastiff. I think that vent... Oh, no! Oh, so close! That high density just came up so close! If that shield goes down, the Tyrant is dead! That is so close! That was so amazing close! Somebody clip that! That was amazing! That was so close! Mastiff goes down. Oh, that might be it. Will the Tyrant go down before the end, though? Will the Tyrant go down? The Tyrant's so high flux! More kinetic missiles coming in! More kinetic missiles coming in! Oh, no! It all goes down! It's fluxed out! It's vented out! Will it die? Will it die? Shots are coming in! Oh, the reef goes down! The Tyrant's next one in it! Oh my god, the Wanderer goes down! What's left is one Durlon and a Normandy! This is insane! The Tyrant is down! The Durlon's at no CR! The reefs are at 10 a pop, 11 a pop. The Normandy's at 26. The Normandy's got the Normandy has their superiority fighters. The Normandy will probably outlast the reefs. The Normandy will outlast the reefs. The reefs will allow fighters first. Oh my god, this is gonna go the way of DME possibly. This might be I can't believe this is gonna happen. 5% there! 5% there! 5% there! This is amazing! This is amazing! This is glorious! Shield malfunctions there! Point defense fighters are still out! The Normandy has barely been scratched! Oh, just take a bit of damage. Never mind, this commentator's curse right there. All they need is the fighters to die off. 0% there, there's be no more reloading over here. No more reloading over here. No more reloading over here. When fighters die, they are dead. As would say Shiro. 87%, come on, get those fighters out. Oh no, so close. That was so close. That was insane, my god. Significant defeat, but well done to both sides. That was intense. That was crazy, thank you very, very much. I much appreciate that fight. Those fights are amazing to cast. Thank you very, very much. To Johann, Kissa, Starsector, and Gal Paladin. Did really, really well. Oh my god, respect to both teams. That was amazing. That was awesome. Oh, need a drink now. You weren't full Brazilian football commentator. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's in the blood. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, it was so close though. That was so close. That went down to the zero CR team 1. Oh my god. Oh. Well played to both sides. Right, now we have Paul Comfort and Nate versus Comes and Menir. We have here Comfort, a Cord Fleet, and Need a Fleet Name versus I Stand with Tiandong and I Stand with Tiandong. So Tiandong and wait, what? A Tiandong... Oh, Blackrock Fleet. Okay, with the same name. Weird. And here we have Victory Class. And Blackrock v... It's a Blackrock v Blackrock with a Morpheus on one side. Okay, let's just examine this in things. Let's see what we have here. We have the Elite Battleship with Hellbores, High Velocity Drivers, plenty of point defense, Needlers, the frontal Cluto Technies. ITU's quite a standard, very, very powerful design. I cannot fault that at all. That is a solid victory design. 2 laser support Sunders, which again I cannot fault. Double graviton beams and a hill with the Reapers to follow up, and railguns with a little bit of point defense at the back. That is going to be a long-range hills as well. That's going to be 100 plus 200 plus another 20% of that. Very, very nice. A single monitor, set up as a monitor should be, with a full degree shield, point defense tack lasers, which I don't personally agree with, but there you go. And a couple of flat cannons, of course they're built in. And Cass Cruiser. Oh dear, hang on, China struck. That's crazy. Okay, alright, let me just hang on. I'll finish this off and then I'll make sure we get chats working again. A couple of Elastors here with Reapers, Lags, and dual autocannons. A couple of Brawlers with HVDs, Heavy Maulers, and Reapers. Eurypterus with Attack Lance and Shard Cannons. There's a reason I don't restream a lot. There's a reason for that. Because it just doesn't like that much. Anyway, 2 Eurypterus are set up like that, and a Scorpion with dual Shard Cannons and a Gale Cannon. We have a Typhus. Hang on, I wasn't paying attention to carriers, was I? Nope. Okay, a couple of Typhus with Crates and Hellbenders. Crates, still strong, not as bad as they used to be. Kind of a couple of Robber Flies with what you got. A couple of Shard Cannons there, and the SPL launchers. A Mantis with Rages, a heavy SPL, and a Shard Cannon. Excuse me. And 1 Morpheus with a couple of Shard Cannons, and all the weapons that come with a Morpheus. All the built-in stuff. The built-in Void Busters, the built-in RLFOs, the built-in Skeleton Pulse Beams. Can you show the weapon groups on capital ships when they turn up? Oh, go on then. Set up as such. There's a PD one at the back, kinetic one over here, missile one in the middle, Hellbores and Cluto Technis in the front. There you go. Oof. Is chat okay now? Do you still need to check it? Yeah, it looks like it's keeping up at the moment. Right, so versus I stand with Tiandong and I stand with Tiantong, which is comes in Menhir's fleets. We have here one Epstein didn't for God's sake. Shorin, one Epstein didn't kill himself Shorin with heavy mining lasers, Devastator Cannon, Reapers, Heavy Needler. And we have 2 Storm Cruisers with Mjolnirs and Point Defense here. Then we have Heavy Devastator Destroyers with Heavy Devastators and Heavy Autocannon. Heavy Autocannon and Devastator, therefore Heavy Devastator, fair enough. 2 of those, 1 Hu Jing with Heavy Mauler, HVD, Burst Flat Cannon, Concussion Missile Pod, and Burst PD with the built-in converted hangars for auxiliary mining pods. 2 of those. And then we have on the Convergence class here, we have a Crate Wing, a Taipan Wing, and a Surcat Wing with a Griffin, a couple of Griffin pods, Achilles pod, loads of missiles on this one, basically, expanded missile works as well. The Knight class has a couple of Hellbenders on itself, as well as Fury torpedo launchers, particle lances, burst cannons, and more grid fires. And they have a Kurmaraja. I said it right, Kurmaraja, yay! With extended gale cannons, flat cannons, political defense speeds, a ferrocannon in the middle, a lot of point defense, and 4 Circuit rocket bombers. They're not regular Circuits, are they? They're different? Are all Circuits like this? I'm confused. No, all Circuits like this, I'm just insane. Right, we have Flax in the back, Beam PD in the middle, extended gales, missiles, and ferrocannon. Where are the grid fires? The grid fires are over there. Aha. And a couple of goblins. You're gonna hate me gunships with shard gun, ion cannon, sunjet PD, and LRPD lasers. Just 1, 2, 3, probably for distraction purposes. There is 1 Crate Wing over there. There's 1 Crate Wing on the Convergence. The singular Crate Wing on the Burned Once Conversion class. Oof. Right, so. Let us begin. Let's do a quick reset in case I changed anything. Right. At least it's vanilla. No, they are definitely not vanilla. Some of them are on Callforge's fleet, but most of them are not. Let us go straight in. Cancel. Escape. Left control and back out. There you go. The only the vanilla ships we have here are the Sunders and the Monitor and the Brawlers. I believe are the only vanilla ships in here. The Morpheus deciding to copulate with the Sunder there, causing a little bit of issues there. A little bit of issues there. Right there on the back end we have Knights coming in first. Shorin staying at the back for some reason. Uh-oh, this may not work well for the Shorin. Shorin's going to move forward, as does the Kurmaraja. Uh-oh. Morpheus phasing around as it usually does. Absorbing fire, firing it back. LFOs firing away. Whoa! Oh, you should have absorbed that. Did not manage to get a chance to. Putting missiles out though. Boom, 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 boom. Very, very nice. Very, very tasty. Oh, there we go. Oh, Morpheus taking that beam to the Knight. The Morpheus is just sitting there in front of the Knight. Just, you know what? You fire stuff at me. I don't care. I'll take all of it. It's all mine. Firing all the LFOs. Will it get to use it again? Yep, just absorbs everything. Everything that gets sent in just gets absorbed out and shot back. Shot right back. As is the Morpheus's deal. The Victory's firing away long-range harpoons. Not entirely sure why, but you go Victory, I guess. A lot of point defense on those Hanzhongs over there. Those Devastators are really going to help out. A little bit standoffish right now. I've got a Eurypterus that's back there doing nothing right now, as far as I can see. Not sure what that Eurypterus is doing over there. Morpheus has taken it to fight a Hujing by itself. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Some frontal damage to the Shorin from the Kulotechnis guns of that Victory. But the range is staying quite long. This thing's quite long range. There's not a lot of damage coming out. Who's like a player to that Morpheus? That Morpheus is doing sneakily well right now. Oh, that may be a trouble to that Hujing. The Hujing doesn't really have a counter to this. There's not really you can do much about that. All your weapons are projectile based, which means all your weapons are food for that Morpheus. The Victory's now finding the Knight. The Knight's about half health right now. Few shots coming out there. Few shots coming out there. Nope, still standing back. Kurmaraja coming in. Staying there. Just. Ooh, managed to overload that Brawler. Managed to overload the Brawler and doesn't capitalize on that whatsoever. Missiles were fired, but that Kurmaraja's dampening field just stops it completely. Helmut has hacked his way into my PC. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. That's probably a dead Goblin and a dead Shorin at the same time. Much pain, much pain. And it's going to another Shorin facing off versus the Victory. Do not stand in front of that thing. Are you insane? Hanzhong goes down. Uh-oh, another Shorin about to go down real soon. There you go, those Hellboars take it out. As well as the Kulotechnis. The Knight is at about half health. Conversion is okay, the Shorin there is okay, but two Shorin down. That Morpheus is just teasing things right now. Another Goblin goes down. Taking out all those fighters. Those armored bomber wings are not doing much at all. It hasn't had much to absorb at the moment. It's just trying its best, but it hasn't got much to absorb right. Oh, never mind. It absorbs that and fires straight back. That's a Hujing down to that Morpheus. Scary, scary ship. And like the Hyperion, the AI seems to use it properly. Oh, that's a Hellboar to the side there. Oh, that Reaper gets stopped by the Kurmaraja. The Kurmaraja, is it going to be Shame? Or is the Kurmaraja going to manage to... Maybe? Maybe? Oh, a little bit of damage there. Nope, Knight goes down, though. Knight goes down. Looking like Shame so far. Capitalize on it. Capitalize it. Morpheus is disabled. The Morpheus has been disabled. Good grief, where did that happen? I missed that one entirely. What on earth happened? It's not shame anymore. It is not shame anymore, although that victory is doing sterling work, staying at maximum range, staying within range, and just pelting from range. I'm going to say the word range again, because range. Crates are coming in, and crates are just dying off. That Reaper got... that Brawler got to the side of the Hermiraja there, and oh! All projectiles stop in their tracks again. Alaster has overloaded. Not sure where, though. Oh. Nope, didn't see it. Huh. Odd. Okay, Hermiraja's taking some damage. Alaster has got malfunction due to low CR. Where is that Alaster? Oh, it's over here. Oh, no, where is that Alaster? Oh, wow, down here. Okay, fair enough. Whoops. Fighting the Hujing. Oh, never mind. Oh, Hujing goes down to the... to a fluxed out... the Reaper of a fluxed out Alaster. They traded shots there. Oh. Vulture's a little bit too slow there, doesn't quite get it. Oh. Come on. Those Thunders are very, very tasty. Just staying at long range, staying at range and just basically just working on that Shorin, keeping its shields up. Euryptrus is having CR issues now, but I don't think there's going to be a problem. The Kurmaraja is at half health, third health. So he attacks from two sides, his shield isn't big enough. His high explosive right behind it. Every once in a while his field comes up and saves it for a little bit, but it's not going to last forever, unfortunately. Shorin goes down. Alaster's taking some damage from... again, something. Where's that Alaster gone? Alaster's traveling all over the shop. Kurmaraja down, Goblin down. All that's left now is the Convergence, which is getting pummeled by everything under the sun. And that is a victory for Nate and Paul Comfort. Oof. Not shame, because the Morpheus died, but still. Very, very... a dominant win. A total victory, as the game says. To Paul Comfort and Nate. Congratulations. Well done. Yep, let's go down here and... bam. Bam. Have a quick drink. Right. Next we have Mortia and Avanitia, or Mortia and Avanitia. Not sure which is which, but I'm going to say Mortia and Avanitia. With Daka Intensifies and Temporal Circuit Abuse versus Karoi and SCC in red and blue. Which is... here we go. This is a DA and Legacy of Archgenesis fleets versus a SRA and a mid-techie fleet of some kind. Alright, let's go straight in, shall we? Yeah. Because of a slight bug with the Legacy of Archgenesis mod, I'll have to play this one from the perspective of red and blue. Simply because... issues. Right, anyway, here we have a Varder class with the built-in Mega Chain Gun CPCs, of course. Storm Blasters, Hills, Storm Blasters, Light CPCs, no missiles, and a Nereid Wing. With gunnery control AI into targeting units, stabilizers, are they the same? They are the same. Daka and more Daka. You've changed the name, but they look like they're the same. Weapons, we have Mega Chains, the high intensity lasers, the Storm Blasters, and light CPCs. That are basically point defense, beams, and front strike weapons. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bungalows, each of them with 4 Valakor Hunters, phase skimming, great houses, fighters, with cramped hangar base, expanded deck crews, which kind of counteract maybe a lot of this stuff. Hardening subsystems, extreme modifications, ECM package, and heavy armors. Weapons-wise, no weapons. Not a one weapon. In fact, as it says, weapons are for pussies. Fair enough. Here we have Daka and more Daka. So all we have here are basically a fighter delivery system. a hunter delivery system, let's be honest. And on the red versus blue side, we have a Pandemonium, which has 4 Ulan siege lasers, Rexon S's on the fronts, 4 Reaper defense systems, 8 Burshell Beam Reapers, 10, and a couple more Raptors, 6 Raptors, 10 Burshells, 7 Raptors, I keep finding a Raptor. No fighters at all. The Dying Sun Dreadnought, with ATUs, a shield bypass Pandemonium, expanded mags, gunnery control AI, expanded mags helping out, of course, with the Ulan siege laser. And
awesome Tawny cast so far, Nemo.
Thank you very much. And we have Fractuses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 all the same Fractuses with a Rexon 5, a Rexon. There are Rexon S, or is it just a thing in the middle? Looks like just a thing in the middle. And 3 Ibises, as well as expanded deck crews, integrated target units, and each one seems to have 2 Warlist wings on all of them. The Warlists, of course, are the Sniper Wanzers with the Sniper Blasters, and a little bit of PD as well. Then on the blue side, we have a Hawk class with double HVDs, a Bongos, quadruple Rod MRMs, another Bongo over there, and a Baby Hawk heavy drone with a miniaturized Electron rifle. Upscaled Shield Core, which improves shield efficiency and increases shield upkeep. There's 2 of these. These are the standoff drone carriers, as well as 3 light air superiority carriers with Ace heavy interceptors with ultralight plasma drivers, with Monogram railguns, long range suppression rods, Bongos, Reliance, and ECMs as well. So ECMs on both sides. A single Burke with a heavy plasma driver in the middle, micro pellet guns, Vulcan cannons on the side, and a gravimetric targeting mast, which increases the range of the ship by 40%. As well, rapid shifts in user geometric profile tend to disrupt the sensors, requiring the traverse speed of any mounted weapons to be limited by half. Okay, so halving turret speed by increasing range, it looks like. Then you have one Edith class with monograms and a Bongo. Modulated Insulator increases top speed and decreases zero flux speed bonus. And a Fox class with a couple of micro pellet guns and a light plasma driver. Right, I'm just going to reset just in case anything happens, and let's go straight into Karoy and SEC on the red and blue side versus Morsha and Avanisha on DACA Intensifies and Temporal Circuit Abuse. Bam, 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 and zooming out. Zooming out. All the Wanzers, all the flying mobile suits. Versus the crazy amount of these, and a couple of... Oh, that bungalow's like, you know what, I'm just going to go charging forward. Let's see how it goes. All things are getting together. Let's see if there was any smack talk about this one. The only one was Karoy that said, don't look directly into the sun. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! That's 1 bungalow down! That Ulan siege laser is extremely painful. It'd be extremely painful for you. All the fighters coming in. Those bungalows basically put everything behind the fighters. That's what we need to work on here. Oh. There we go. Up. Oh, here we have a couple of Hales attacking the front of that Hawk. All the Storm Blasters as well, working out a little bit of point defense there. Hawk is at 90% hull. Ulan City is just fighting against the Varder. We have... Oh, put his shield down, takes shots, excuse me, to the hull. Hanging back. What is this field I see here? I didn't actually check. Didn't actually check what that does. Well, whatever that does, it's doing it. Oh, there we go. More of them. More of them. Oh, the second bungalow down. Those are a lot of siege lasers. Very, very painful. Very, very painful indeed. He tries to get all the shots in. Seriously, you do not get hit by 4 Ulans. Indeed, you don't. Although I think that Pandemonium would be better served by just letting those Ulans recharge right now. That 7-shot barrage of essentially 28 shots was a really, really strong. 1 Hawk has run out of missiles at this point. Now, the bungalow has been reduced by 40% right now. A lot of small micro missiles being fired out there. If those Varders go down, those... Uh-oh, half health on the Varder. Half health. Taking some shots on the side there. 20% health, maybe? Uh-oh, change targets right now. Focus on this one for a bit. Well, sure, why not? Do that. Varder's still working out. Hale's over there, pointing out a lot of little bit of fire. A lot of good point defense on those Varders right there. Although, point defense doesn't do much versus Old Land Siege lasers. 3, 4, 5. And more venting on the Pandemonium side. After the initial blood, I think there's been a little bit of a relaxation. Just to point out, the bungalows have decided actually we're not that brave. We're going to fall back and actually stay behind our frontline ships. Although right now the outrange of that Pandemonium just takes out one of the Varders with extremely long range, exceedingly long range. Good lord, Old Land Siege laser shots. That's crazy. That is insane. If those lasers reload, that's a dead bungalow over there. Nope, it's jumping forward, it's jumping forward. It's prepping itself, it's prepping itself. I see the Ulans are turning, the Ulans are turning. A little bit closer, nope, changing targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a bit, I think. There's a bit of a mismatch there. I don't think they all fired, but that, it works. Bungalow down. Uh-oh, that is an overloaded bungalow again. Hawk in front of it. Being raked now by Ibises. I believe enough time has passed that the Pandemonium has advanced avionics bonuses, so their recoil is down far reduced. There's a pretty much sniper Uland at this point. Bungalow goes down. We're left with one bungalow and one Varder left. No damage taken by SSC or Karoi so far. There we go. Ooh, a staggered salvo now on that bungalow. Taking a lot of damage. That range buffing aura is insane. That's a crazy range on that Ulan Siege laser. Must steal that for my next campaign playthrough. See, it's firing as it can. Oh, the Hawk gets in the way, stops the shots, gives it a little bit of breathing space. I don't think it's going to be enough, however. It's fighting alone right now versus an entire fleet. Those Varders wanted to be far closer than that Pandemonium is letting them be, and that's just going to hit him all the side there. 10% hull, maybe. Getting harassed by all those fighters, and boom. Down goes the Varder. Shame to have Initiate and Morsha. And that is a disgusting Pandemonium. Oh my god. That is a crazy amount of range on that. Let me just do a quick check. What does it you do, Sunshine? AWACS buffs the range of nearby allies, prevents use of shields. Yeah, you don't need shields. If you can range out that far, you don't need shields. The win goes to Karoi and SEC in a complete shaming. That's a disgusting Pandemonium. Oh my god. Quite possibly all you needed was the Pandemonium and that support ship, and maybe something else for distraction purposes. I didn't even pay attention to the Wanzers. That's how crazy that fight was. Next we have the Cart and Vera versus Solinarius and the Wikifish. Gladiators of the Ring and Nihil Humani Mi Alienum Puto. Which, give me a second. No, someone needs to do that for me. My Latin is not that great. Versus the Derp Puppers and the Thumb Wrestling Federation. Right. We have an II fleet basically made of a Matriarch and a Caesar. I believe there is some chat about this. The perfect fleet from the card. One frontline ship and the backline another. Why many ship when one do the trick? Indeed. Let's have a quick look at this. The Caesar has, of course, the built-in Crocia Moors, heavy pulsar cannons, and Custos defenders, telemoto cannons, an Onager, couple of Onager Merv launchers, of course, the anti-carrier missile launchers, heavy armor, of course, Imperial armor packages going heavy on the armor here, 4,200 armor on this thing, as well as an integrated targeting unit, so the ranges on these are going to be tasty, and a Matriarch, which has a couple of Vicarious assault fighter wings, a couple of Draconarius fighters with Lux carbines and ballista LRMs, and a couple of Flamen interceptors. The advanced targeting core, of course, all the ranges are doubled, so well, the sledge guns are going to be basically 2,000 range. The Custos Defenders are 60% increase because they're point defense weapons, so that's going to be what? A little bit less than no, it's exactly 500 range for them. Railguns as well, going to be 1,400 range railguns. A lot of ballistas here. Yep, okie dokie. Imperial targeting package on you, however, means that your command center increases fighter projectile speed by flat 250, increases fighter projectile speed by 50%. Okie dokie. And of course, this means that your shockbuster with that means that it's a burst, hits all nearby systems. On the Langoustines, we have one Langoustine with a constrictor support, with heavy blasters, scrapjet missile pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. One hammer with a scrapjet, harpoon, and a scrap nailer. 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these, 6 of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Firefoxes with scrap autocannons and scrapjet missile pods. And I think there is a... yeah, a couple of... let's do our capitals here. So, of course, point defense on the rear one, heavy pulsar cannons on 4, telems on 3, missiles on 2, and the Crocea Moors, of course, on 1. And here we have... let's see, what do we have over here? Again, point defense on the back, sledge guns and railguns in 4, sledge cannons on 3, ballistas on 2, and the heavy ballista on 1. Sure. And on the counterfleet, of course, Solinarius and the Wikifish. I believe they've also got Smack Talk out here. Solinarius is, of course, the Dirt Puppers. This is Pack of Doges, sport much unusual but dazzling blue-tinted coats and much electric charisma. Woof woof. And the Wikifish is, unlike some wrestling federations, TWF is quite real and brutal. A thumbtack to the thumb joint can end careers. Here we have a couple of Typhon heavy wows with a plasma cannon, graviton blasters, phase blasters, four graviton blasters, a phase blaster, and a plasma cannon with safety overrides and the sensor drone. So not quite the same. Little bit extra venting on this one, but with flare guns on the second one. Slightly different. Heavy wow, such high tech. Then we have 1, 2, good lord. Dire Wolves, 1 with a tac lance, flare guns, gravitons, tac lasers, ECM optics unit. 1 with an alpha pulse laser, expanded magazines, optics for the beams, ITU as well. 1 with a heavy blaster, point defense all around. 1 with a medium combat laser, ion beam, flare guns, net. Okay. And then we have a Punisher with 2 heavy autocannons and a proximity charge launcher. This is the light thumb steroids cruiser. 1, 2 of these. Then a anti-slip tape kite with a single salamander and a single reliant. The Condor has 2 Perdition bomber wings and a pylon wing. Another one of these, a lasher, a thumbtack lasher with harpoons, a reaper, a single needler, and a light mortar. 1, 2 of these. A striker with Atropos, swarmers, railguns, light autocannons, contender cannons, and a couple of rocket pods. Good lord. Same with these, and a buffalo. 3 buffaloes with harpoons, salamanders, pretty much, and a converted wing with some ironing pods. Another one of kites, and another one of these condors. Is this the same as the other one? Good lord. Light atomic thumb, yes it is. Okay. Good crap. Why is it in such a complicated order? Wikifish, I disapprove. Right, anyway. Let's go straight in. Hopefully my voice will keep going. I actually lost track. How many matches are we in? What match is this? Help! This is match 5. Okay, so after this we'll be halfway through. Not doing too badly for time. Yay! The order for swarm placing. Fair enough. I'll do the reset, of course. All reminded. And let's go straight in. Cancel, escape, right control, right click. I'll say that out loud every single time, so don't forget. Right. So we have a lot of junk pirate ships coming up forward here with... Considering this is meant to be a frontline Caesar, it's staying quite the well back. And then, of course, on the opposite side, we have the incoming Dire Wolves. Forward, just jumping forward there. Uh-oh, here we go. The fights have started. All the flare guns are firing away. Missiles are coming out. Scrapjet missiles getting distracted by the flares. A lot of tack laser trading over here. Uh-oh, Langostine's being focused by 2 of those direwolves. But, uh-oh, we have... Ooh. First direwolf goes down. I don't know which one that was. I don't know which one. It wasn't the tack laser one. It wasn't... It was possibly the heavy blaster one is what it was. Kite goes down. That's going to be a dead Striker real soon as well. Striker goes down. Oh, direwolf getting focused on here by a couple of Langostines. Going to get moving away, but still focused by 2... Well, Wirefox, a hammer, and a couple of Langostines. Hammer class is taking a little bit of damage there. Direwolf, another direwolf was down. Is it that one? It was that one. Wirefox is overloaded, however. It's falling back, though. There's no follow-up, though. Striker goes down again. I don't think that the Caesars even had to do anything. It's just fired its onagers. It's just there going, guys, I meant to be a frontline ship, but nothing's really happening. Onagers, again, deploying their anti-fighter craft and going straight in on a Condor. Anti-carrier missiles on a carrier. Worked out okay. Oh, more onagers coming out there. There we go. The Tums is fired. Cowards, says the Caesar. I agree. The Matriarch is staying well back. Matriarch is staying well back. And it's there. Oh, pulsers are firing out. Punisher's down. Punisher down. I don't think these have the nice, as much range as they want to have. Hammer taking a little bit of damage there. Condor goes down. Lasher goes down. Buffalo Mark II goes down. That may be a dead something or other. Dead Lasher, maybe? Nope, survived a little bit longer. One hammer is taking a lot of punishment. They are determined to make this not be a hammer destroyed. They were determined to make this not a shame. Condor goes down. Lasher goes down. A couple more onagers pushing away. Wirefox goes down. There's 2 ships now. Buffalo 2 goes down. I don't think I've seen the plasma cannons fire once. Genuinely. Buffalo Mark II goes down. There you go. That would be the fire of the plasma cannon over there, but it's taking a lot of damage here. Oh, there's a lot of Talons, a lot of heavy plasma, heavy pulsars. Direwolf goes down. Crochet Moore's firing at that one over there. Kite goes down. A lot of sharing of damage over here. 2/3 health. 3/4 health. More damage coming in. Oh. Oh! Hit over there. About 2/3 health there. About 80% health there. Looking out here. Wikifish's fleet has been completely destroyed. All that's left is Solanarius' fleet. The Gravis take a little bit of damage. The cart only has 2 ships, so it's going to be a 50-50 on those capitals. Warfox is out of missiles. Hammer takes a little bit of damage over there. Typhon goes down. Oh. Typhon there's about at another... Oof, no. 25% health, 20% health. Dead Typhon to a big hit, and that is a dead direwolf. And is anything left? No, nothing is left. Not shame, but again, you killed a hammer and a wirefox. That was a shocking... Those are extremely effective... I don't even think basically the Caesar and the Matriarch did that much. It was all the Langostine and Hammer swarm that did it. We have... No kites lived, I don't think. No kites lived. Of course not, they're on this side. We have a couple of Hammer survivors, a couple of Wirefox survivors, but yeah. We're about halfway through now. Oh. Right. Next up we have Astraltor and Blowthorn versus Daddy Pants and Reuben. Oh, good lord. I'm just looking at that and I'm going, what? Really? Come on. What more ships could live if they didn't push? That's always a problem. That is always a problem. Right, we have Aster and the Great Wall versus the Space Safari and Cold Front Coming. I mean, you see an Imperium fleet supported by Tiandong carriers, looks like, and a hell of a lot of Buffalo Mark IIs, and a couple of Yukikazes to back that up. Right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Basilius missile frigates with a lot of harpoons. Crazy amount of harpoons. That's basically, these are going to be taken care of. Anything that fluxes out is going to be harpooned. Couple of one Decurion with an HVD, Princeps with Sabos. And here we have a Draconarius and a Vicarious wings. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them, and a single Praetorian with a Sagittarius autocannon, HVDs, and a couple of Reapers, as well as some point defense and attack lasers. We have the Chan Shui with a couple of Dadao assault bombers with their standard bomb singles and a little bit of long range. He's going to stay well back, I suspect, and basically pelt at range with the LRMs. 1, 2, 3 of those. A Wuzhang class with, of course, the macro cannon built in. A single burst PD laser, a little bit of PD over there. Earth Shatter shells. The macro cannon's cobalt salted warheads are effective at irradiating ground targets. That's not irrelevant to this at all, is it? No, it is not. It's got a built-in DTC and built-in stereoscopic sensors, which increases the accuracy of firing solutions. Okie dokie. And we have a Shorin with a ultra autocannon and concussion missile pods and a heavy mauler. And we have a Shorin as well, the same thing. 2 support Shorins, the standard siege Wuzhang, 3 light strike Tenshuis, assault destroyer, light assault battle carriers, and they don't really have funny names. Well, well. Against, of course, we have the Space Safari Gulfront coming. Right, hang on. Please tell me they're all the same. No, they're not. Okay, hang on. There seem to be 2 different variants. A Falcon P wannabe, and the 4DP is just too much. Okay, so we have here, the Falcon P wannabe is basically carrying Drake Assault Interceptors, Harpoons, Sabos, and a makeshift shield generator. So that's the same, yeah, so the 4DP is too much is similar, however they add in tactical lasers and replace the fighters for a Talon Interceptor. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oop, hang on, those are the same. Ah, this is complicated. Why is it again? Falcon. Oh, good lord. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, 23. 23 Buffalo Mark IIs and a Hound. Rear Wolf Guard with a light mortar and a health velocity driver. Automated repair unit, nav relay, ECM package, harness systems, and industry modifications, because of course. And then we have here on the Yukikazes as well, with all the same. Wendigo cruisers with double auto pulse lasers, a auto ion pulsar, antimatter blaster, pulse lasers. They want to get real close then, because that has got a low range, even with the integrated party unit that's got long range. Cooperative protocols. I don't think that affects us because we have no Korikaze class ships. That actually has no effect for us at the moment. Okie dokie, picking a pokey. Ah. Right. Let's see how this madness goes. That is a lot of buffaloes. That's the correct... yeah, fine. That's the correct one. Yes, it is. Zoom out a bit. Right. Let's have a look again. So, oh my god, look at that. Look at that. It's also the fighter wings. Also all those fighter wings as well. Oh my god. They've all got shields as well. They're crappy little shields, but they've still got shields. Which means the shields mean that all these harpoons are going to be fairly useless against a non-overload. Oh, hang on. Missile missiles immediately taking that to about 2/3 flux. Ooh, and a vented one already. 2 vented ones already. 2 Basilius already. 1 Basilius already down. Praetorians coming under attack. Oh, incoming fighters, incoming fighters. All the Dadao bombers dropping off their bombs. Yukikaze gets out the way though, and the bombers get destroyed. Praetorian has to back out at 2/3 health. This Yukikaze jumps in and needs to open fire. That's a dead Basilius over there. And there's so many fighters. This is again another. This isn't this. I don't think this even is a dogfight. There are very few enemy fighters there. They're all bombers anyway. Basilius is taking a little bit of damage. Basilius is down. I believe that's all 4 Basilius is down at this point. Basilii? Sure, all 4 Basilii are down. Decurion taking some punishment from that Yukikaze over there. Possibly out of range. Incoming the bombs. Incoming the bombs. Little bit of damage there. Basilius down. Oh, maybe there wasn't all Basilius down. Fair enough. Ooh, Shorin taking some damage now. Sabos. Uh-oh. Overloaded there. Harpoons seem to have been fired already, however, Shorin over there is probably going to... Oh, never mind, hit the harpoons. They were a little bit late in coming, but oh my god, there's a swarm. Shorin goes down. That Shorin does not have long left for the world either, I don't think. There are too many ships with harpoons in front of it. Nope, there come the harpoon swarms. Chanshui down. Second Shorin down. Oh, that's an overloaded ship. Here come the harpoons. Boom, dead. Yukikaze coming in. Basically being the distraction. Princeps is down. Oh, so close. Overloaded. And dead. Really high flux on Yukikaze, but it's still not going to get through it. Push back hard. The Wuzhang there is... Can't really do much. It's a bit high flux there, taking a lot of damage. Yukikaze just anything high flux just vents out, pulls back. It's probably going to do a vent anytime soon, maybe. Actually, can't vent. It's an SO'd, isn't it? They are SO'd, aren't they? They cannot vent. Are they SO'd? What's SO'd here? I think something was. Oh, Chanshui down, Decurion down, Fleets in retreat, Princeps down. Chanshui gonna go down real soon. And Wuzhang's still alive though. Not necessarily for much longer. Oh, comes with the support missiles. He's got no armor. Harpoon. There you go. Harpoon's down. All that's left is one Princeps. Going. Oh, all I had was some Sabos. All I had was some Sabos. Getting pummeled a little bit. No harpoon finisher. Nope. Just whatever's coming out of that Yukikaze over there. And that, I believe, is shame. Yeah. Oh my god. Hordes continue to win it. Hordes continue to win it. It's insane. It is crazy. It is nuts. Actually, was there any smack talk for this fleet? I can't remember. Did you have smack talk for this one? DP just said, Buffalo together, strong. And Ruben said, it's like Buckley's. It's awful, but it works. Don't know what Buckley's is, so... But sure, I guess. Shame will never doubt a meme team again, indeed. Shame ding, shame ding, shame ding. Oof. Right, next. Oh, did I forget to... Ah, hang on. Oh, hang on, wrong mission. Got really confused there. Hang on, there you go. There. Hang on, so what are they actually... What is it? Hang on. It's Sinjin Dictat, okay. Sinjin Concentration Conglomerate, yeah. We all know it. Right, we have Franco de Gaulle and Youth have a high-tech team here with a bit of Legacy of Archnisus as well, versus Lightning and Psy. And a little bit of high-tech there as well. Okie dokie, picking up Okie. PB, again, I think PB entering twice? I gotta read it. Do I? Hell. No, I do not. I haven't got enough voice for that. My voice is already starting to struggle, folks. I do not want to read this as well. Right, yeah, we got Paragon. Auto Pulse, Tac Paragon with Sabos, Heavy Needlers, Auto Pulse Lasers, a Standard Paragon. A Zerf 901, but I don't think anything looks particularly out of place here. Heavy Needlers, Pulse Lasers, Tac Lances, Auto Pulse Lasers, Sabos, Burst Speediness. This is a thoroughly solid Paragon. Omens are the XI05, which are basically... Yep, they're just the annoyance ones. Little stinging ones. They'll dance around with EMPs and occasionally just hit people with really big hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, 6 of these. An Apogee with a hill, a squall, Extended missile racks, advanced optics, stabilized shields. Yes, yes. Then you have a McNamara class with 4 pellet guns and an ion beam, as well as some harpoons as well. With a Baby Hawk heavy drone. Then we have 2 of these. These are the heavy kinetic cruisers. Then you have one Edith there for the AWACS, I think. There'll be considerable range, therefore, possibly on these pellet guns, if they stack up properly. And also that range increase on the Paragon will also be extremely tasty. That'll be an extremely tasty range increase on that Paragon. A Caswell with cone MRMs, which are kinetic MRMs. A couple of Duke gunboats each as well as extended deck crews, hardened shields. And flipping over, yep, Edith needs to be on the player side. This is definitely true. Hang on. Is the bug related to the Edith then? Hang on. This chat frozen again. Come on. Let me see if I can. Are we good? Nope, it has still frozen for me. Come on, are you gonna function or not, folks? Is it following? Is it frozen again? Oh, for God's sake! Do a quick double check here. Can I just do that? Hang on. Do a quick. Do that. Come on. There you go. We'll just reset it. There you go. Boom. Bunches of stuff just happened. Wham. Righto. Next we have. Oh, we're gonna swap over to... No, I'm not. I am just absolutely not. Because I can't even read what PB's fleet is called. I'm assuming there's a name at the end there, but I have no idea what it is. We have a Lelaps with several harpoons and a kayak, as well as a Vulcan. We have a Korakota armored variant. No, not armored variant. Okay, she just uses harpoons to maul the enemies in their path, as well as a kayak to something deal good damage to shields. Sure. Uses railguns to take down shields at 660 DPS, and HE Moors to break through armor with something Scorcher with the Zone Scorcher to deal with fighters and missiles and debuff enemy ships. Sure. Has 2 Stagiaire wings to deal with enemies and a phased missile launcher to get around fighters and long range PD, as well as, of course, the Ares Interceptor, which is not mentioned in the class. Shame on you. A Aramanthian Boar, which uses the heavy mortal storm and anti-fighter and a singularity. They have a singularity torpedo launcher. Yes, we do. We have the meme torp, folks. The meme torp is here. There's going to be some cray-cray. An Electo class with hacking comlinks and some nano needle beacons, and another Lelaps there. An Argus with a couple of Stagiaires. 2 functional hacking costs, uses most of them around the enemy. Uses Stagiaires to reconsider the existence with the MRM to back it up. Yes, it does. Lelaps again, cool. Yep. And then we have a Whirlwind. A SO Whirlwind with the Plasma Cannon, Heavy Blast, and of course the Graphitic Hook to mitigate the downsides of SO. 1, 2 of these, 3 of these, and 1 Bully. With a Kinetic Bully, pretty much. Adds flux to enemies cause a Lamau. Sure. And a... you froze up the remaining DP, a Pest with a single heavy machine gun and an ion cannon. Just to get in there, because why not? Oh, good lord. Good heavens. Right, back to this one there. Do a quick reset and just get this off my screen, please. How insignificant the wretched fleet is. This shall be a fun distraction. No, don't you start. Alright. The Pest is being a coward at the moment, staying at the back. Korakota and the Argus is moving forward with the Lelaps there as well. There are 3 of those Lelapses. Uh-oh, incoming Omens? Just kind of chilling out right now. Omen's gonna go... Uh-oh, Omen! What are you doing, Omen? What are you doing? I am waiting for the meme torp to get fired. Has it been fired? Has it been destroyed? I don't see the meme torp. There you go, meme torp away. Meme torp away. Here we go, folks. It's gonna hit something. Oh! Ooh, no, gets destroyed. Gets EMP'd and does not detonate. The meme torp has not detonated. Oh, next meme torp coming out here. Will you fire? Will you destroy it? There you go. There you go. There's the craziness. Look at that range. Look at the range on those auto pulses. Oh my god. That's insanity. Jesus, look at the range. Oh. Oh. Okay, here we go. Kind of slow so far. This McNamara is dealing with this a whirlwind. Kinetic damage is there, but the shields are quite effective on that whirlwind, so it's not really doing a lot of kinetic damage. A little bit of mines here and there as well. Heavy swarmers firing out. Oh, meme torp on the Paragon. Paragon's like, actually, thank you for moving me forward. Gets shots on that whirlwind. McNamara there, firing its missiles at that whirlwind. Uh-oh. The whirlwind definitely has the advantage here. But no, it seems to be a bit of a stalemate. It seems to be a little bit of a stalemate. McNamara gets time to vent out as well. The Paragon has taken a little bit of armor damage here and there, looks like. Oh, Lelapse took 2/3 health over there. Manages to get out of the way, though. That pest is over here. The pest is actually... The pest is in play. Soaking things on its shield. Uh-oh. Will the pest die to these omens? No, it will not. Uh oh, here we go. Whirlwind is taking damage. Multiple sides. It's putting its if it put its shields to face the omen, it can't stop the shots from those pellet guns. A little bit of hull damage there to that whirlwind. The whirlwind is taking a little bit of damage. The Aramanthian board taking damage. Pest is down. The pest is the first to die. Aramanthian board goes next. No more meme torpedoes. Paragon said, nope, enough of that. You clearly weren't moving hard enough. Oh, here you go.
Intense combat.
A little bit at the moment. Could do more intense. Oh, Argus is venting. Can't quite capitalize on that though. Oh, Lelapse goes down. Double tack lance with incredibly long range. Oh my god, it's insanely long range on these things. Holding back still. Open. Uh oh! Do not vent in front of that disgusting range. Those tank lances have an insane range right now. Do not be venting in front of them. That's not what you want at all. Also, Pulses is firing out as well. Manticore is venting. The tack lances kind of go halfway. They fire a bit half-cocked and kind of miss both targets. Oh. You go double whirlwind on this McNamara here. Oh, damage happening to McNamara here. Electo goes down. McNamara taking a little bit of damage. Damage. There you go. Korakota goes down. Manticore is left. Manticore taking damage, being fluxed out by both omens. Oh, Manticore goes down. Omens working out over there. Louis the CR. Gravitic Hook. Not really pulling people that well, I think. I don't see that many pulls. The Omens are not being aggressive enough. I absolutely agree. They want to be far shorter range than they are being right now. They really want to be as close as they can possibly get, and they're just staying back. They are staying back against the fleet that has insanity range right now. Bully goes down. The range on those things. You know, the flip side is those whirlwinds have very efficient shields, are kind of holding up to the damage. A lot of Argus goes down. Omen and taking a little bit of damage there. That Whirlwind is finally taking some damage at about a third health right now. It's too high flux, can't stop it. The autopulsers are coming in. Killed by that Duke gunboat in the end. Looks like to me. And that is a half health. I'm not sure why exactly you're trying to face the gunboats, but you've basically killed yourself there by caring more about those gunboats than you have about that hill. That is a suicidal whirlwind if ever I saw one. That was the most suicidal whirlwind I've ever seen. Oh, and there you go. And that's just... This one was just to give it up on life right now. It's pulled its shield back up again, but it's about... Nope, never mind. And is there anything left? I don't think there is. Every time. Every time. Shame! Shame. Just shame. That's all it is. It's just shame. Oh, thank God for that. Now we have Dancy 212 and Knight of Tigers versus Archaon and Archangel Mark V. What looks like a Psy fleet and a DME fleet versus a Mayasura fleet, I think, and with two Enlightenment ORA battleships. Okie dokie, right. What do you have here? On, of course, top side we have a Karakota with an Orion artillery and K-Axe, anti-missile pods with point defense here over there. We have Karakota armor, 2 of these, a Thou Shalt Not Fly cruiser with more point defense and, of course, a Zone Scorcher as well. 2 of these, a Eramanthian Boar with, oh my god, double meme torpedoes on this one. Double the meme torpedoes on this Eramanthian Boar. Then we have a Wanderer with hybrid repeaters, a voltage ASMs, light rail accelerators, 1, 2 of those. 2 of these frontline ones, 3 of these frontline ones with heavy linears, Itanos, hybrid repeaters, a Normandy with Ikax, skip fighters, and Mirastair fighter bombers, as well as a lightning gun and accelerators over there. 2 of these. Okie dokie. And I think that's all the carriers we have, right? Yes. Good. I'm definitely feeling my voice now, so if I get more quiet, you know why. And we have the dual flak cannons there, flare guns over there on this Perry class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 of these E-War, definitely. Not quite E-War, I would say. Point defense, yes. E-War, no. Interdictor ones with hammer class torpedoes and a heavy up the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. A Cavalier combat carrier with Didimoy mine layers and Kapesh M. And Mayasur and Kapesh with a bigger obliterator rockets. Okie dokie, with extreme modifications, reinforced bulkheads, hardened subsystems. Okie dokie. There's 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these. A Peltast with a Tachi heavy interceptor drone. 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these, 6 of these. With tactical lasers, extreme modifications, nav relays, and LRPD lasers. And the Enlightenments are the same, yes they are, with triple invocation launchers, echoes, casters on the sides. A lot of point defense and triple invocations, looks like, with hardened shields, integrated targeting units, flux conduits, bulkheads, armored weapon mounts, automated repair units, extreme modifications, blast doors, ECCM packages as well. Weapon groups are, of course, point defense, a couple of flare guns, echoes, casters, paladin PD on the backside, and of course the triple invocations over there. Back one and then reset. Oof. Let's see how this is going to work out, shall we? This is a carrier destroyer fleet versus basic letter destroyers and a couple of capitals. Let's go straight in. Dancy 212 and Knight of Tigers versus Archaeon and Angel Mark 5. Archangel Mark 5. Cancel. Yeah, hang on. There you go. Back up. There we go. They are different. They are different? They are different. Okay, well. Nobody has. Let's look. So this is the one I looked at before. Mini blasters. They look bloody identical to me. The variants are different, but that's just a pun on the name. A rock and a hard place is a pun on the name. They look exactly identical to me. Am I missing anything? Do you have Archangel Mark 5? Or Archaeon in chat to explain anything? They look exactly identical to me. That's just a pun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, here come the first mean torpedoes out. Hitting that. Ooh, high flux, no damage yet. Oh, never mind, overloaded. Will there be a punishment? Will there be a punishment? Punishment comes in the form of another singularity torpedo, because of course it does. Oh, there you go. Couple of wings over there. And another one. Oh dear. Oh, double. Get torn apart by the gravitational forces. Ooh. Here come the first invocation launches firing at that Wanderer over there. The Stingray goes down. Invocation launches take that Wanderer to about half flux. Which means it will flux out if those hit. Ooh, did not. It put its shields down just between them. Clever AI. Let's see what's going to happen on this side. Come on. No, it's putting its shield down at exactly the right moment with inhuman timings over there. Boba Souza, thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. Orion artillery coming in from long range, just plinking at those shields. The Enlightenments don't really care. They are very resistant bricks. Oh, here he comes. More invocation launches coming from the back end. Takes it on the shields. Takes it on the shields. Will not do that again, I don't think. Oh, hang on. Change targets now. Hitting there. They do pretty spread out damage. They can't really get through those shields, though. We need more kinetic power to get through those shields. Ooh! That was a singularity torpedo, just essentially stopping that enhanced Kapesh wing. Uh-oh, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, overloaded. Will there be a punishment? Will there be a punishment? I don't think so. Not enough things are close by to punish that. And the invocations are going for the wrong ship. And that was a very short overload as well. Oh, here we come in. 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 And boom. There we go. Oh, getting some shots in there. Wanderer's taking some damage. That is that's a high flux enlightenment over there. Most of it is soft flux though, just coming from firing its own weapons. And Echo's caster clearly hit that Korakata as well, because most of his frontal weapons are currently turned off right now. Oh, uh-oh. Korakata's armor taking a lot of damage there at about half health right now. The armor has been completely stripped off, and it's venting. Oh, it's so close to dying right now. It's so close to death. Ah, point defense missile coming out the direction. Uh-oh. I think there's definitely a problem with those shield arcs being a little bit too narrow to angle against those launchers. It's quite a long-range barrage over there. Ooh. There we go. Here come more. Oh, hitting that Korakata in the back, maybe? Oh! Again, stripped of the armor. Stripped of the armor. Will there be a good follow-up, though? Not really. Detonates it too early a little bit over there. That's two of them with stripped armor already. Having to vent, again, no real follow-up. But the damage is definitely... The invocations get spread out by that Singularity Torp. Perry destroyed. Those invocations are definitely doing a lot of the carrying right now. Uh-oh. Oh, so close. That cannot afford to take a hit. But no one capitalizes on that. No one capitalizes on that very late vent. Is safe again. Uh-oh, this may be issues for the Adamantium Boar. It takes half its health worth of damage, a bit less, 40%. Oh, dead Adamantium Boar. If they get through, those invocations will do a lot of damage. A lot of damage coming through from those invocations. Launchers. Oop. All they need to do is get past those shields. Ooh. More armor on that Korokoda going down. Uh-oh. This may be a little bit of trouble here. Oh, no! It was targeting something else entirely. Okay. Bring it over there. There you go. One dead Korokoda. Finally, there was punishment for that venting. It was finally a punishment for a vent. That Korokoda had sneakily vented a little bit too much there. What about this one? What about this one? Uh-oh, there's the vent! Will it get out in time? It manages to dodge those missiles. But the bombs hit it. The bombs hit it anyway. Both the Enlightenments have gone back to respectable flux levels right now. I don't think I've seen a lot of the Malaysian ships do much at all. It's pretty much been carried entirely by the occasional Kapesh wing, but that gets stopped by the Zone Scorchers. The Zone Scorcher Korokodas are still around. It's the Orion artillery ones that died. And the lines have been reformed. And we're just waiting. We're just waiting for the invocations to fire. That's pretty much what this match is now. Is we're waiting for the invocations to fire and get through the shields. Oh, there you go. One firing over there, going for the Normandy on the side of the Normandy. Overloads though. Will there be a punishment for the overload? No, there will not be a punishment unless that one fires real soon. Nope, managed to recover fairly quickly. DMEs, of course, recover very quickly from overloads. Uh-oh, here we go. A couple more. Oh, takes the damage rather than overload. Not entirely sure that was a wise choice, but that will be, I think, you overloading, if not dead. Dead Normandy over there. Those invocations are doing a lot of work if they manage to get to the shields. They need to coordinate targets a little bit better. Oh, a couple of echoes didn't quite get there in time. Oh, spread. Uh-oh, this may be... Nope, the shields come around in time. Shields come around in time. Korokotas are now having lowered combat readiness because we're about 450 seconds in. Almost going to go... When we go reckless, when we go into timeout, then there'll be an entirely different ball game, I wonder. Because the echoes cast are going to be a lot more relevant when we go into reckless mode. Uh-oh. 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 That venting is not what you want to do right now. The armor took a lot of it, though. Armor took a lot of it. But that did turn off most of his weapons. And, oh, here he comes. .488 seconds at the moment. 488. I think the extreme mods are starting to affect here a little bit. They're not all firing all the time. There's a couple of them left. Come on. Get those shots off. That's all we're waiting for right now, isn't it? Here we go. Come on. Make them hit. No, these seem to have slightly better capacities. They're definitely not being as pressured as much as the other ones were, but maybe it was totally me. There, a little bit of damage there. A little bit of damage there. 530 seconds at the moment and counting. Uh-oh. Oh, no, took one on the hull and one on the shields. Oh, there might be a punishment here, though. There might be a punishment here. Does a little bit of damage. Disable the clicking comlinks, however. Wanderer is taking damage. Normandy is overloaded. No punishment, though. That Normandy, again, is getting out scot-free. Those enlightenments are not following up their barrages on the correct targets, I think. Korokoda is malfunctioning now. When those shields start giving issues, when those shields start giving out, then those invocations are going to come out into best. Right now, oh, there we go. Little bit of damage here and there. 49 looks like on the Wanderers, 35 on the Corocotas, 50 CR on the Normandies. Oh, that's a spinning... That... Hello there, Sunshine. Are you enjoying yourself? What's up, buddy? Like, turn down your sensitivity, man. Your sensitivity is far too high. Far too high. There you go. There you go. There you go. But are you feeling better? How dizzy are you right now? Like that parry thought we were doing like Beyblade at the moment, I think. Here it comes. Wonder taking some damage now. I think the Enlightenments will just win out the CR war, because when those shields goes down, the Invocations will just win out the day. Wander taking some damage. Wander to be destroyed. Invocation doing damage. That is an almost dead Corocotta over there. Wanderers may start killing themselves pretty soon. What are G-forces? It was an old TV show with bird people. See on the Caps 70. They haven't even struck it. I doubt the Caps even have enough pressure to even lose peak performance time at the moment. They're so dominant. I don't think they're even losing peak performance time right now. Corocotta is down. It's overloaded. There you go. 6 of them. I can't take 6 of them. Gotta coordinate those shots. No one's managed to get close to artillery ships yet. I don't think anyone's even tried. That's the problem. They haven't even really tried. 13% there, 25% of the Wanderers, 21% of the Normandy. The Capeshes on that side. Oh! That is a very low Normandy over there. A very low Normandy over there. Those Capeshes are finally coming in. Dead Normandy. A severely out of place Corocotta right now, although I think any place on this map is out of place for Corocotta at the moment. Dead, absolutely dead. All that's left is the Corocotta right now. And it's not shame because Archeon lost. Archeon only has a nice percentage left of his fleet, of their fleet. But it's not shame. But Archangel didn't die at all. Hang on, just do this again, just for clarity's sake. They're exactly the same, right? They're exactly the same. It's like looking at those battles with me and giving order to the edge to engage while looking at them slacking. Pretty much. If I was a DME player on that side, I would have been very annoyed. Oop. Next over, we have Hrothgar, Heavenlight, and Neptix versus Aster and Deskup. What number are we at the moment? This is match number 9. Enough fighters to stall other fighters, enough missiles to kill everything else, according to Neptix. Let's go straight in with we will burn them with unholy fire, and we will burn them with unholy fire. 2 of the same name. We have a Persecutor class with a HVD, Heavy Maulers, Sabos, and Vulcan Cannons. Your special is a AAF. A Bruiser class over there with, again, HVDs and Heavy Maulers. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. A Razorback with Sabos and Harpoons and some point defense, a little bit of point defense and a little bit of kinetic over there. 1, 2, 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these, 6 of these, 7 of these, 8 of these, 9 of these, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. A Matriarch with triple Draconarius, triple Flamen, with a Locust, Infernos, and Heavy Needlers, as well as Sledge Guns, Particle Cannons, multiple 4 Infernos as well. What have you got here? You have PDs, Sledge Guns, 4 Infernos, Heavy Needler, and a Locust. Yes, you do. Basilius with Sabos and Harpoons. Basilius, Sabos, Harpoons. 2, 3, 4. Oop, nope, slightly different one. And Infernos, Ions, and Harpoons. 2, 3, 4. Whew. And on the flip side of that, we have Aster and Deskup's fleet. You know the rules, and so do I. And Unlimited Fleet Works. Valkyries. A lot of Valkyries. This looks familiar. This looks incredibly familiar. Valkyries with Kapeshes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hang on. We've changed fighters now. So, endless 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Obviously. 8 Kapesh rings in 1. The only difference is the fighter difference. Yep. With Thunder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. 24 of them. There are 8 of the first and 24 of the second. There are a total of 32 Valkyries here. Frankly, you probably should have gone Kopesh on all of them. Kopesh on all of them was probably fine. And then here on Sylphan's side, we have a light Nia carrier with built-in Maris Disablers and a couple of Catharsis Elite fighters. Vacuity PD laser over there. They are drone carriers, of course. Sylph Core and, of course, integrated null space conduits. There's a Etrica class with the Purgatory shock cannon, a couple of Zealot rail repeaters, Vacuity PD lasers as well, and IPDs. We have the Replechia with 2 Divinities at the front, 1 Divinity back, several Vacuity PD lasers, a Phase Lance, a couple of Embrace Pulsars, IPDAI, Hardened Shields, integrated targeting units, targeting AI subroutines, Mana Laminate Armor, these conduits, and a Celica with double Phase Lances, a Teruma SC with built-in Veritas, which is a other type project. What is this? Deals 75% damage on impact, will stick to target on direct hits and explode for 25% if its damage is high explosive. Okay. I see. Then we have another one of these, same as before. Yes, we do. Okie dokie. Let's go straight in, shall we? This is fight 9 of the evening. And this time all the Valkyries are going to be at the top. All the Razorbacks are at the bottom. Okay. Go in, go there. There, back up. So this is basically a lot of stuff on both sides, but that's a lot of Valkyrie. Oh, good heavens. The one saving grace, perhaps, is that they're not all Kapesh Valkyries this time. They get a little bit confused. They're like, actually, there's a huge traffic jam here. We're not sure what to do right now. Astra's are annoyed that Sylphan went to deploy at the front. Uh-oh. Sylphan's at the back right now. This could be trouble. Oh, in come all the fighters. Here come the Kapeshas firing at the first ones. The Flamins and the Draconaris are doing their best. Oof. Let's keep an eye out over here. The Replechia is desperate to get to the front right now. Rebecca's like, excuse me guys, we kind of want to get through this right now. For some reason in my head, the Replechia has Korg's voice from Thor Ragnarok. It's so desperate to get to the front, will push Valkyries out the way to do so. The Valks have advanced further though, they've taken the entirety of the middle. They've got the range advantage. There's a lot of missiles being fired here. A little bit of damage happening here to one of the... I don't know what this is. It's dying, whatever it is. Razorback goes down. This gets swarmed by all the thunders in the world. Oh, Basilius, I think, on this side. Nope, another Razorback is getting pummeled by railguns. There's no real follow-up to that, unfortunately, because they've all got railguns. Nope, the Matriarch is again going for the front. Like, the Matriarch's like, you know what? I have a frontline ship. And it's moving forward over there. Firing those. Yep, a lot of firing over here and pulling back, and Replechia is slowly making its way through. Sylphan are just trying to get through as best they can. Oh, bless it! It's trying so hard. So far, it's not been required at the front. So far, the Valkyries seem to be totally fine by themselves. I feel my trust in innocent. Yes, Bruiser. Bruiser is down. I think the Replicas just decided, you know what, you don't need me there. I'm just gonna drive. That's just amusing. Oh, a few missiles getting past the shields there, but getting stopped just beforehand. No, a little bit of damage happening there. Oh, here come more Kapesh barrages. What will be the first Sylphon ship to take the front lines? Because at the moment it's still a lot of Valkyries. With all them fighters. My FPS is down to 15 right now. Razorback taking again. I think the Thunders are doing more than the Kapeshas are. The Thunders are just hanging around, just shooting things. Oop, Kapesh barrage. On both sides, the Matriarch can't stop them all. Takes them on the starboard side. Another barrage comes to the tower side. Stops them on the shield this time. But now coming from the front. Oh, a little bit of shots there. A couple of Sylphon fighters coming on the side here. 2/3 health, I think, on there. A Valkyrie is finally destroyed. It is not shame for either side today. That Matriarch is really not where it wants to be right now. Matriarch moved forward. The rest of them decided just to cower behind the Matriarch. Mommy will do the job for us. Guess what? Mommy's not doing that right now. Uh-oh. Looks like we have some Sylphon shots coming in. Those look like the sticky bomb Gauss cannons. That does not look well for that Matriarch. That Matriarch has been thoroughly abandoned by the rest of the fleet. Replecki is like, I'm still not required. Another Valkyrie goes down. Nope, there we go. And that is a dead Matriarch. Just about there you go. Dead Matriarch. Very dead Matriarch. Replecki is actually, you know what? We're in range. There you go. Replecki fired its first shots. Point defense pretty much more than anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, it manages to bounce off quite a few of them, I think. Nope. This is going to make a comeback to the back there. Ion beams are firing over here. Let's watch those. Oh, shot 1. Shot 2. That is a dead Basilius. It's a dead Persecutor as well. Oh my god, look at the kill feed. Can you just have a moment, please? Oh, a single shot there from the Replecchia. The fighters care not anymore. The fighters are coming straight into the lines. There's not enough point defense here, I think, to scare those fighters off. The fighters don't care. They're coming in and attacking within the actual line of the defending of the of Neptix and Hrothgar's fleet at the moment. Oh my god, that Valkyrie spam though. Good lord. The AI wants nothing to do with this. Razorback goes straight in. Aster was concerned about the Valkyries. Turns out, not really required. Basilius goes down. Razorback goes down. Razorback's at low hull. Razorback goes down. Oh, we have something over here. Replicas just said peace, and like, I'm gonna stop any missiles from coming closer, but I really don't care about this fight whatsoever right now. Maybe, hello, maybe we'll fight when we get some shots fired in anger at actual targets. Possibly one. Takes out a Basilius, perhaps. I can't even bother reading this at the moment. It's just too crazy. It's too insane. There's too much stuff. There's an entire wall of green text right now. You hate to see it. The only orange I see is from the green text complaining. There is no orange going up at all. Good lord! That is a... Will that text go away right now? Good grief. It is not shame, because some Valkyries did go down, but that wall of green right there is absolute insanity. Oh, good heavens. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. Oh, that was nuts. And now the last fight of the evening. Connor Tron 7 and Bulbasaur Wizard versus Nia and Night Chase. And of course, because Nia and Night Chase have Legacy of Genesis on their side, they have to start player side. Anyway, we'll start over here with a BlackRock and DA fleet versus an SRA Archnisis fleet. Right, go straight in, shall we? We have here a Kurmaraja with a Gauss cannon, a couple of lightning guns, a couple of heavy maulers, SPL launchers, particle lances, And 1, 2, 3, 3 Taipans and a Circuit wing. The Convergence with heavy SPLs, light SPLs, burst cannons, and a Crate wing, a Taipan, and a Hellbender wing. The Eurypterus with a Pharaoh cannon and a couple ion torpedoes. Another Eurypterus with a Gale battery, Sabos, and railguns. So you have a Goblin with a Particle Lance, Particle Lance, Particle Lance assault gun with a Strike Suite as well. Hang on, you got Strike Suites? No, they're all quite similar. And there's one and a different Goblin with basically point defense Goblin over here. Larry, Curly, and Mo. I see what you've done there. With 4 phase lances, burst PD lasers, and particle lances over there. I see. Then here, of course, on the DA side, we have a Hephaestus assault gun, dual flat cannons, Warlusts and Frosts, which is the samurai one with the Frost Blade. We have some point defense at the front. We have Universal Hiddens, which are empty over there. Burst Shells, Glauxes, Dual Flat Cannons, Micro Missile Launchers, the Micro Missile Array, Heavy Needlers, Burst Shells over there. Yes. And then you have a Daze. The Daze is running Heavy Maulers and Rexons, as well as Thunderbolt packs, and some point defense with the Burst Shell, Ibises, and of course the built-in Micro Missile clusters at the back. The Hail has a Nocturne EMP array, a Grave HMC for kinetic damage, a Assault Chain Gun at the front. It's running SOs, so it has want to get real in close, and loads of Sabos and Swarmers to back that up. The Fractus has a Valiant Wing, a Frost Wing, a Thrust. These are the same. They are 2 of these, and Ibises as well. And the Vapor has an Ion Beam, a Graviton Beam, a couple of Ibises, and 2 of these as well. Distraction Frigates, Defender Screen Combat Carriers, Murder or Die Destroyers, Cinder Block Cruiser, Rebel Battle Cruisers, and Mo, Larry, Curly, Germa 985, Yellow Snow, All Rusty, and Trans-Right Interdictor. Trans-Rights indeed. And next we have Nia and Night Chase's SRA Reparation Society one. Of course, I will be playing it from this side because there is a issue with the Edith's system that only works on player side, I believe. It'll be interesting next round if 2 Reparation Society fleets meet each other on the field. That'll be very, very interesting. We have here a Skadi with 1 Cobalt Wing, 2 Skinwalker Wings, and 2 Nereids. Not a single one of these Shikomis, and I'm incredibly disappointed. Although my PTSD thanks you very, very much. Heavy artillery, Sabo Pods, medium CPCs, Chain Gang CPCs, and a little bit of CPCs overall everywhere. A Charybdis with Kobolds, Skinwalkers, and Wraith Drone Fighters with a Wave Pulse Cannon, medium CPCs over there, and some Sabos here and there. Same again for this one. They are very balanced strike carriers. Then we have a Lyons class cruiser with a built-in siege cannon, heavy maulers, couple of Ace heavy interceptor wings, and a couple of heavy autocannons at the front. The Lion King. We have a Osmond class of the Watchman Destroyer with Electron Rifle at the front, heavy autocannons there. What have you got as your backup? You got Alistair's Web and EMP that slows things down, I think. Slowly tracks a given target for exploding and showering nearby foes and EMP damage. Okie dokie. 2 of these, exactly. Then we have a Victoria Queen of Hearts Destroyer with a siege cannon as well as bullpup autocannons, light plasma drivers, heavy autocannons, and harpoons. 2 of these. A Caswell with 2 more Ace Wings, electron rifles, point defense, and harpoons, and a Thatcher class with assault chain gun, heavy machine gun, safety overrides for the range, and a couple of Sabo pods, and an Edith, of course, because an Edith is always there because of that 8 wax. The Deuce of Clubs, Light Jack of Diamonds, Light Ace of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, the Watchman. I'm not sure why the cards theme just disappeared there. Leon King. Yeah, because we had loads of cards over here, and they kind of just disappeared when we got up here. I'm not entirely sure why. Very balanced, and fighty. Okie dokie. Let's do a quick reset, because I forgot to do them, but I don't think it's affected much. I don't think those fights were affected by the reset at all, and it's no one complained that they were. Alright, let's go straight in, shall we, for the last fight of the evening. Last fight of the evening. And then I can rest my poor voice. What have you people done for me? Okay. Fighters are plenty coming out. Skadi, of course, and Charybdis. The Charybdis has 3 apiece, and the Skadi has, of course, 6 fighter wings, I believe. Oh, here we go. Euryptus coming in first. Goblin's going. Actually, Goblin getting in the way. Euryptus has to quickly divert over there. The haze or hail? Hail. The hail coming in. Ooh, Gale Batcher coming in there. It's trading fire. Not much happening over here. The Wonders are coming out. The Knight. The Urchrus is a little overextended perhaps, but it hasn't been punished for it so far. That one is firing back. That is a... Forgot the name of the ships. I forgot the name of the ships. This is an Osmond. The Osmond class. Yep. The Ediths are coming out. The Ediths are coming around. I don't know if there's much more that we can add to the range here. I guess the Wave Pulse cannon will appreciate it, and so will the Siege cannons, I suppose. Mirage, of course, will stop all the projectiles in this path. That is a very, very low Osmond to start with. I completely missed the fact that he had attacking lance at the back there. I completely missed that. Okay. Same is true for this one? Yes, you do. You do have attacking lances. I do apologize for that. At least you didn't make me that massive name. You couldn't if you tried. Ooh. Tactical tricky with the prime stuff. Thank you very much. In the meantime... Oh, Osmond's on 90% hull. That Mirage, however, is taking a lot of punishments. About 2/3 right now. That is a very, very punished Daze right now. Taking damage. Oh, let's put his shield back up. We really should be venting, though. That Hail is fighting. Oh, there we go. Hello. This could cause some problems. The Thatcher has overloaded. There we go. Here comes the missiles. Here come the missiles. Thatcher's taking some damage. Will that Hail jump in again? Will that Hail jump in again? Just finish the job. No, it will not. No, it will not. Okie dokie. Now, the Charybdis over there, taking some punishment, But playing back, Thatcher again is going, it's disabled. It died to that Hail in the end. Okay. That Charybdis got high fluxed out, but doesn't really be able to do much yet. Oh. Maelstrom trying to find a target, I think. Managing to find something else over there. Not a Thatcher. That's what I do. That's what I get with having mods I don't know all that well. I have to remember. I have to keep pointing at the ship, going, that ship over there. Charybdis is kind of high flux right now. There could be. Nope, never mind. Kind of went the wrong direction there, Maelstrom. Good luck, but kind of let it vent a little bit there. Mirage coming back in again. That Ghost cannon can fire. Edith subsystems are down. The Edith. Oh dear, the Edith been taking damage. Has the Edith been hit from the back? A Euryptrus has gotten into the back line and disrupted the Edith temporarily. Oh dear. The Mirage is going aggressive. They think they realize that the Edith is a target. They're just pushing straight in. There's a kind of a mist. Oh, they are fighting the same way. Okay, for a split second, I thought they were going the right direction. Those micro missiles kind of not really doing much. Victoria is at 50% hull right now. I guess that's the Victoria. Edith's at 90% hull. The Edith is taking damage. Not entirely sure what from, but the Edith is taking damage. Euryptrus still at the back there. This is the Euryptrus with the Ferro Cannon, so it can get some tasty shots off if it tries. Uh-oh, Leon is taking damage as well. Oh, there it is. It's engaged currently with the Euryptrus. Oh, it's overloaded! Oh dear! Ion Torpedo coming in. Fighter's still hanging around. Ion Torpedo goes again. Heavy Molder's down. Heavy SPL's coming in as well. Will you come back online soon enough? Another Heavy S coming in. The Swarmers. Heavy SPL 1. Heavy SPL 2. Your ship is all full of hulls. Indeed it is. It's finally out of overload. It has low flux, but it is taking so much damage. Mirage, however, is about to go down, I believe. It's going to go... Yep, Mirage goes down. So it's not an unfair trade here. However, these Euryptrus is still in the back line. Now, Edith still is not really been able to do a lot here. It's taking even more damage. It's at about 2/3 health as well. That Maelstrom needs to get in there. It's clearly evident that if you want to fight against a Reparation Society fleet, you need to get in there. You need to put the damage... Oh, is it going to get some shots off? It's getting some shots off at the Edith. Of course, the Edith with the AWACS on does not have any shields up at the moment. Oh, there's a very high flux Charybdis. The Charybdis is going to take a lot of damage there. It can't afford to take a shield. It's going to go down. The Charybdis goes down. The Euryptrus is taking shots from the high intensity laser of that Scotty over there. And slight breather, however, the Maelstrom is still going. The Maelstrom does not care. A lot of ships here are very high flux right now. It's just going to fire. That is a dead something or other. Is it not? It is. It's not. It's not. It is a dead. It's a dead Caswell. Maelstrom backs out again. And the game just crashes. And the game just crashes on me. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god, what the hell? What do I do now? Oh, for God's sake. What was that all about? Hang on. Where's the log? See, let's find out what the guilty party is. What caused that crash? It was fatal null error, but what actually caused the crash? A null pointer exception. It was to do with the AWACS. Something with the AWACS caused the crash. Null pointer exception in AI, LOA, AWACS AI. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I will save the log, absolutely. I will save this log. Actually, I'm gonna chuck this straight into. I'll give this straight to you, Thago, on my Discord. Just the whole thing. I'll just send that to you because it's gonna be a lot easier than having to deal with it afterwards. I don't think I can do that, can I? Maybe no. I don't think it's gonna let me do that. Is it gonna work? It worked. Okay, cool. That's that for you. Confirm receipt, and then I'll just carry on. And what are we doing? Do we do that again? Shall we redo that one? Poor Gwivern. Gwivern tried so hard to get that running. Hashtag save the log. Disqualify on account of crashing. I'll have to let the tournament organizer decide. In the meantime, I'll boot the game up again. And have a drink, because oh my god. Let's try that match one more time. I wonder if it's because this is the first time an Edith has got close to dying. Because before, the last two matches, the Edith never got close to dying, I believe. Oof. Let's get the loading up and running. So Thago says, if it happens again, Thago will do a best of 3 off screen later on. See what's going on in chat, so I can actually have a look. Here's how trans rights can still win, guys. Hey, Serge. Oh my god! Although we capped out about 186 viewers, which is awesome. Thank you very much all for coming. Oh, good lord! Right, let's try that again. And you guys better win, because if you guys don't win, it's gonna be. If you guys don't win, it's gonna crash the game again. If the game crashes again, we'll call it there, and Thago can do his best of 3 off camera and decide what happens, because that's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate, which is very unfortunate in fact, because the Edith was central to both the fleets that used the Edith. But I say both. It wasn't necessarily as relevant for this fight, but definitely for the other 2 fights, the Edith was central to the winning strategy of the massively long-range Paragon and the massively long-range Pandemonium. Let's go straight in. I've dallied enough. Chat froze again. Oh god. Come on, chat. All 3 fleets? I'm assuming the Edith is relevant here as well, but for me it was more apparently relevant in the other 2. Again, the issues with the restream, chat. There you go. There you go. I will probably have a quick. I'll probably do a fix of that next time. Oh. There you go. First goblin's already down. No, stop using that. That will cause the flash last time. Okie dokie. Come over here. Now, let's see how this goes again. Oh, that has already taken a lot of damage. Crates have gone in. The Hellbenders have come in. Edith is also taking damage. Edith just crashed into that shield. Well done, Edith. And that's the vent, because it's going to crash into the shield there. Please don't kill yourself. That would be even more embarrassing. Okay, there's a bit of a divide. There's a ship all the way back over here. Kind of have to duke it out with a bit of a daze over here. Oh, there we go. Missiles here and there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What we're looking at, I think, what we're really watching for is the Maelstrom, because the Maelstrom was the star last time. However, the Maelstrom is currently taking shots to the side, because it's not really turning... Oh, Kermaraja is inside Edith's range and taking a lot of damage to the face. It's very high flux. I can't really put its shield up. It needs to back out a little bit. Here comes the harpoons. Edith has sustained damage. Edith has sustained damage. Oh dear. Edith died to themselves more than the enemy. Fair enough. It's flying around trying to keep its aura up without a shield. Osmond has taken hull damage. I believe that one over there is being punished by that that Eurypterus. Hull critical. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Generating those EMP anomalies over there. Okay, this time the Blackrock and DA ships have backed off a little bit, giving them a little bit more time to room. The Daze is sort of fighting off the Charybdis again, and I think the Charybdis actually wins the matchup, unsupported. Just and definitely not unsupported now. It has a high intensity laser there, which means that the Daze cannot afford to put its shields down, because the high intensity laser will punish it. It is quite a long high intensity laser after all. Long range, I mean. Okay, here we go. This looks like it might be something. Victoria aim shall not falter. That Osmond really backed away, really quite hard. Oh, Tachyon Lance gets a good shot off at that. Oh, and also several EMP anomalies. That is a severely punished Daze right now, which will die. The Daze goes down. And the first major loss of this iteration of the match, anyway. Victoria is also disabled, so it's not going to be shame either way. The Thatcher is kind of alive, but being chased by a Maelstrom right now. Or it was for a little bit. We're gonna get. It's focusing the damage there. I mean, that damage is definitely focusing on that. The Ultras is not kind of not doing much. Oh, the missiles are coming in. Is that enough? No, it's not, because they managed to come out of overload soon enough. The Edith is being quite aggressive. They're moving it past the halfway line. The map sort of seems to have rotated a little bit. The Leon are now trading with the Maelstrom. Thrush is hitting the shield of Leon there. It's quite high flux, which means I think the Maelstrom is going to come in here to capitalize on it. Yep. It can't really afford to put its shield up for too much longer. That's a damaged Edith. The hail is down, but that's a half health Edith right now. I don't want to keep my eye on that Edith because we're kind of wondering what is the issue there. Leon is taking a little bit of hull damage there. Kermaraja is getting pummeled by wave cannons from range. The Fractus and Convergence, that Goblin is really not being anything interesting at the moment. Uh-oh, here we go. An overloaded Osmond, I think. Uh oh, here we go. Just coming straight into the side of that Leon over there. Leon's about 3/4 health, 2/3 health. Let's keep an eye on this Edith here. Let's keep an eye on the Edith. Oh, that is a severely... No, it's actually not too bad. I thought it was more heavily swarmed than it is. It needs to put its shield up though. There you go. Convergence and the Fractus still at the back. Kurmaraja has backed off tremendously because you're... I can't even see how healthy you are right now because you're technically not within sensor range of the green fleet. Nope, there we go. Victoria's hanging there and not really focusing all that well. Come on. That shot over there. Keep an eye on the Edith, because I definitely want to see if it's Edith related. Because if Edith dies... Oh, here we go. Crushes on the Edith. Nope, doesn't quite get a hit. This is getting chip damage. It's got less health than last time I saw it. Maybe it's just ramming itself on shields. Kurmaraja coming back in as well. 40% CR on there. 100% CRs across the board, though, I think, on the sip here. Kurmaraja goes down, as much like it did before. Victoria is taking some more damage over there. The Eruptress is being hounded, though, by a lot of the SRA fighters. Osmond taking some damage as well. Edith is now at 1/3 health, maybe a 1/4 health over there. So part of me wants to keep looking at Edith, part of me really wants to be following the fight of the Maelstrom right now. I'm always keeping my eye. Okay, hello. Is this going to be something? No, I think there's a lot of defensive PD happening here. A lot of defensive PD happening here. Just to keep that Edith alive. Uh-oh. Is the game going to crash? Is the game going to crash? Keep your eye on that Edith. That is... Uh-oh. I am more worried about that Edith dying than I am worried about anything else. Leon is taking damage there. Leon is quite... Although, never mind. The Maelstrom could not do much damage this time around. Time out. Oh dear, that's gonna be that's not a reckless Edith. That should not be a reckless Edith right now. So I'm kind of interested to see what's gonna happen right now. Oh, missiles coming over there. Convergence is going to take a hit from... I'm assuming that was the siege cannon. Oh, the Fractus is now... I think we're down just to carriers on the DA Blackrock side. And I think this time with the Edith not dying... I'm assuming it was Edith dying. That's the only thing I can think of what's actually happening there. That's different. It's taking friendly fire damage from something. All that's left now is the Fractus, I think. Goblin down, Convergence down. All that's left is that one Fractus. Oh, that's nice. There's technically Vapor there as well. Never mind. But the Fractus is gonna die. And that is a win with the SRA Reparations Society fleet. And I don't know how that's gonna work out in the long run. Genuinely. That's a That's a clever one. Am I going through the best of 3? Would it be too long? Oh, go on then. We're here already. We're here. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. There's a single goblin. No, it's not. It's a single Vapor. That Vapor's holding on tight. Come on, Vapor. You can do this. You can not do any damage at all to that shield. The Edith died. Okay. And it didn't crash. Okay, cool. Oh, and that, there you go. There it is. That did. So are we taking the first match as a BlackRock DA win, the second match as a SRA win, and basically doing a decider match? Is that what we're doing right now? The AWACS was definitely running this time. That's that massive circle you see around Edith is the AWACS. It's gonna have that be the first match of the best of 3. This one be the first match of the best of 3. Okay. I see. Well, if it's why best of 3 then? If this is not counting as if we didn't count the first match, then this is just a remake, isn't it? We don't necessarily need a best of 3 then. I mean, I'll do them, but because I think on the Crash game, it looked like, if I remember correctly, that BlackRock DA was going to win because the Maelstrom was just wrecking things. Yeah, that's what I think. I think the first match was going Diablo's way because the Maelstrom was wrecking things, but the Crash stopped that win from happening. So match 2 goes to the remake. Essentially goes to SRA Genesis, and I can run this again. And this will be the tiebreaker, essentially. And we'll call that there, I think. One more match, yeah. Alright, let's go then. Round 3. And is a crash a disqualification, I wonder? Like, if it crashes again, what happens? A 4th match? A 5th? Crazy talk. No worries, no trouble at all. I'm enjoying streaming. My voice is already going to get screwed up. Okay, here we go. Hail comes in. Ooh. Uterus is coming in. Edith still has not yet deployed its thing. Oh, ow. Okay. Nice siege cannon shot to the side of the Maelstrom there. That's not a good start for the Maelstrom. That is not a good start for the Maelstrom at all. I think what needs to happen here is if BlackRock and DA want to win, they need to get those siege destroyers out really quick. Like, this may work out very well for the Kurmaraja. There's an overload ship right in front of it. There's not a lot of capitalization, however. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There we go. There's a couple of missiles coming in there. And I don't know there. Oh, just missed that Gauss cannon shot. But Osmond's already at very low. Oh, the Daze is right behind, pummeling the rear. Oh god. And that's a dead Osmond right there. I think possibly. Yep, dead Osmond. Dead Osmond. Definitely a change from last time. The Maelstrom is already high flux. It's going to back off, I think, to get some of that flux down. However, that Leon is range, and those ranges are insane. Those ranges are kind of crazy. Thatcher has no fear. Probably Thatcher should have one fear. Is anything happening at the back there? No shenanigans happening way far back? Okay, cool. Goblin goes down. To the Thatcher. There's the Thatcher. The Thatcher's a little bit of damage over there. Maelstrom, what are you turning to face this? Maelstrom, if you want to do anything right now, the Leon is prime territory. Come on. Okay. Ooh, Victoria's on 96% hull. That Charybdis is being pestered by fighters. That Castle is being pestered by fighters. The Victoria goes down, which is the smaller of the siege ships. Absolutely no king shaming in my chat. Thank you very much. Absolutely no King Timmy in my chat. Not at all. Okay. That Maelstrom is taking a lot of damage from that hail. A lot of damage from that hail. Although that is that was a little bit of damage there onto the Edith. The Leon is being pummeled a little bit over there. Oh, it takes the shots on that glowy armor, but it's still taking hull damage off it. Oh, even more. That's mean the bees. Here come the bees. Crate's attacking the Scotty. Edith has sustained hull damage. Edith is a lot of fights going on. Oh, Leon is taking a lot of damage from there. Oh, the shields are down. It's not going to get the shields up. Patches up. Oh, there is the Leon down from the Circuit barrage, I believe. Yeah, losing the Victoria was a large part of the damage. Losing the Leon is the other siege cannon and the guns. A lot of the damage has gone right there. Those siege cannons are doing a lot of high explosive damage to the sides at long range. The Thatcher's at 30% health. The Thatcher is down. They try to get a little bit too aggressive over there. Left with one Osmond, one Victoria over here, one Caswell, and the SRA ships. And the Edith as well, of course. So what are we focusing on? I think they seem to be focusing on the Skadi now. Missiles coming out, never mind, missiles coming into the back of the Charybdis. Turning away from that hail, not necessarily the best of ideas. Not entirely sure what they're trying to do there. The Skadi is taking a lot of punishment though from the Needlers on the Maelstrom. And a little bit of energy. All the Needlers coming in again. The shields go down because they can't really afford to take down the shields. Firing straight back. Burst shells are even doing that in right now. Hephaestus firing a couple of guns out. A little bit of damage coming Edith's way every once in a while. Edith crashing into the back of the Skadi there. Getting damaged by the shield. Uh-oh, that was 200 hull damage you could not afford to take right there. Osmond taking some damage from that Eurypterus with the Ferrocannon, taking a big hit there. Skadi's taking some damage as well. Maelstrom backs the hell off for some reason. Like, moved back really quite far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Osmond is okay. That Skadi is quite a high flux and just going to sitting here. The Core Mirage is firing with its fighters. It's about... Siege shot gets intercepted by a shield there. That is a very low Osmond. That is a mostly full health, but kind of a little bit lost. Edith is down to very low health right now. It says 0.3. I think it's even less. The Skadi is taking a lot of damage right now. It's got no armor. Even the Needlers are doing damage at that point. Skadi will find armor in death. Hope not today. The Charybdis is desperate to try to turn different facets of its shield towards its target. When Eurypterus is down over there, however. Although when it's still up, the Gale, Eurypterus is still up. The Daze is still up. That Maelstrom is doing a lot of damage over there. Its range is actually ridiculous. Oh, hello. A lot of shots happening there. The Glaucus is firing over there. That is a lot of damage. Oh, that is a very, very high flux. Charybdis, very, very high flux. Also very high flux right now. Osmond is destroyed. Uh-oh. Charybdis taking damage. Morton going all in there. Dead Charybdis. Core Mirage is still alive. Other Charybdis, very high flux. Second Charybdis goes down. Edith goes down, doesn't crash the game this time. Caswell is low, so the fleet is in full retreat. Eden kills itself. Fago, do you want me to run match number 3? Because I will run match number 3, no problem, if you want me to. It's both kind of very, very tricky right now. Let's run match 3, cool. So, unless the Skadi pulls something tremendously good right now, this will probably go to Diablo Blackrock. Victoria goes down. Skadi is at about 5% health at the moment. The Caswell is still doing strong. Go Caswell, you can win this. All the fighters... Oh, never mind that. There goes the Skadi. The Skadi damage doesn't actually do that much damage. I was expecting to actually kill the Caswell, if I'm brutally honest. Left alive? Nope, just the Caswell left. think it's just Desmond Numbers. The fight is going to get killed by fighters, I think. Oh, yep. A lot of EMP happening there. A lot of fighters coming out. Diptherons looks like. Crates firing in the back there. And it's a dead Caswell. So far, therefore, it's 1-1. I guess in this impromptu best of 3, because the first match was a rain out. A bit of an impromptu best of 3 though. But right, one more time for the decider. Poll for the best in the restaurant. Thank you for Scorpio for putting that in. SEC for putting that in the chat. I'm kind of curious. I know what my best match was. More than what? There you go. Right, okay, how's it gonna happen this time then? What's gonna happen this time? Thatcher goes super aggressive again. Oh, Hale gets immediately wiped out though. The Hale kind of shows its rear end to both of the Victoria and the Osmond and gets completely deleted. Eurypterus now is getting very heavily punished. The Maelstrom has not come in at all this time around. What a huge difference right now. Because that Hazel was very... I keep saying Haze. That Hale was very, very useful last match, and this has got completely deleted. That's a very bad start now. Eurypterus has also gone down. That is a horrible start for the DA team. This looks like it's the retreat to the first match of this impromptu best of 3. Oh, Charybdis, okay, the Charybdis is both kind of high flux over here. I don't think, although the day is at full hard flux, whereas the Charybdis can definitely back out and slowly passively vent if it has to. You can just see those sheets kind of starts coming in and out every once in a while, and it's a little bit crazy. Okay, here we go. Osmond and Thatcher dealing with the other Eurypterus. Could do a lot of damage here if you're getting together. Come on, there's a potential for a lot of damage here. That Gale Cannon should have been up front and doing the damage. That is probably a dead Osmond unless it manages to back out, or unless the Maelstrom decides that the Thatcher's a better target, I guess. Edith has backed the hell out. Kurmaj has gone out. The Hail... Goddamn. The Daze and the Charybdis is still fighting. Hail, Haze, Daze. It's very complicated. I'm late. It's tired. I'm late. It's late. I'm tired. My voice is going... I'm not even sentient anymore at this point. A dead Thatcher? Yeah, dead Thatcher. Okay, the Kamraja taking some punishment, but it has been in worse places, I suppose. Maelstrom is really quite far out to the side, though. Need a drink, because oh my god. You people kill my voices. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. What's happening over here? No, actually, the Daze is quite heavily losing the Flux match up here. Quite handily. Because it's also being supported by all the fighters. That's currently going to be a... this just carries on unhelped. That's going to be a dead Daze. The Osmond is down. The second Osmond is down. The Maelstrom is still doing its job. I mean, it's kind of stepping quite away. It's distracted a couple of fighters away from the range-ups. I mean, the Leon and the Charybdis are quite far away from the range-ups of that Edith. That's definitely a dead Daze, though. Quite definitely a dead day. So what's left over here? We have a Maelstrom, the Kurmaraja, 2 Fractures in the Convergence, and 1 Eurypterus, and a Goblin, and a couple of Vapors, it looks like here. That is a very, 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 very... Fire that Gale if you want it to live. There you go. Do the damage. Put the shot into the side of that Leon if you want to live. Maelstrom is kind of just like chilled out over here. Kurmaraja You're pointing your shields in the wrong direction, Kurmaraja. There's a hill firing at you, Kurmaraja. What are you doing? Kurmaraja goes down. Kurmaraja goes down. That was a very bad start for Blackrock Diablo. I wonder if the Maelstrom can pull it back. No, you... Oof. Dodges that siege cannon shot. Oh my god. Put them shots into the side of that. Come on, you need to do it if you want to win. It's kind of hard to not be biased here. I love Diablo and I love Blackrock. I'm being biased, honest though. Okay, here we go. Siege cannon shots are stopped by PD over there. The convergence. They're attacking the back. They're attacking the back carriers now. That's the issue here, and that is a severely bad place for the Maelstrom to be in. Exposing that side, that high intensity laser right now. 10 matches. This is our 13th match of the day. Okay. The thing is that Maelstrom is now currently operating pretty much alone right now, because everything else is kind of busy trying to defend the carriers. The Eurypterus and both the Vapors and the Goblin have been falling back to protect the carriers. That is a high flux Maelstrom as well. It needs to back off and vent, but it hadn't really had the time. There's too many Skinwalkers flying around to be able to do that. It's still kind of pointing that bloody side of it to the... Oh good lord, what are you doing now? Edith has having CR issues. Edith, in one piece, doesn't taken any damage. A little bit of armor damage there maybe, but it hasn't actually taken any damage thus far. Oh, this might be the end of the Leon, depending how this goes. That Maelstrom, however, is at about 3/4 health. Leon goes down. There's the Victoria here, but it's fighting carriers. Fighting carriers is... These carriers are not set up to defend themselves. The only combat ships left, really, are the Eurypterus and the Maelstrom, and the Maelstrom needs to turn around completely and face its engines to the target? Well, the Maelstrom just suicided. That was a suicide teleport by the Maelstrom over there. I have no idea what on earth it was trying to face over there. Not a clue what that Maelstrom was trying to do. It completely just throws the match away in its entirety. That convergence is down. All that's left is now is the Fractus, Eurypterus, Vapor, one more Vapor, and the Goblin. All that's left right now. And it could have gone either way. Then the Maelstrom is a very powerful ship. The Fractus goes down. All that's left now is Eurypterus, the Vapor, and the Goblin. That Eurypterus is very, very high flux right now. Can't really do much. High intensity laser coming out of the side of that. Can barely fire it. So with the wave pulse cannon at the front, it's a dead Eurypterus. All that's left now are the two little frigates, the Vapor and the Goblin, which are probably going to get hounded by fighters until they die. Goblin goes down. All that's left is the one last Vapor. There are a couple of Valiants around. Nope. Oh, he's still alive. There's a Fractus that was hiding away from everything else. Yep. Blackrock DA was definitely shafted by the air this time around. That early death of the Eurypterus followed quite quickly by the death of the early hail, followed by the death of the Eurypterus. So it was a very big loss, very, very quickly. That Fractus is not supposed to be in combat at all. It's just suffering. It doesn't have the flux to do anything. It doesn't have the weapons to do anything, and it goes down. And that's the win goes to SRA and Reparation Society. Oh, good lord. Whew. And that is that, folks. It was meant to be 40 people, 20 teams, 10 matches. It ended up being 40 people, 20 teams, 13 matches. But it worked out anyway. That was definitely a best of 3, hopefully to eliminate any doubts we had about that last match. And yeah, I think I am done for the evening. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you all the new supporters. Remember that the next day of the tournament will happen on Friday at 4 p.m. UTC on Surge 753's channel. That's Twitch TV /Surge 753. And I'm technically supposed to be streaming the rest of the week on Wednesdays and Fridays, but I have no idea if I'm going to have the voice to do so. I'm definitely not recording anything again. Yeah, but I hope everyone enjoyed it. What was the best match? I actually haven't looked at the straw poll. What actually won the best match? Because I'm kind of interested to find out what people thought. Because my best match was the one where I ended up doing the very end, the one that went all the way to the very end to the last ship. That was the. My best match was this match. Was Kisamiz and Johan versus Galpad and Starsector was my best match, just because of the end. The Normandy versus the Three Reefs was the closest end I've seen in a match so far, and it was just awesome. It was just really, really awesome, and I just enjoyed that match tremendously. The DME mirror pulled through. Yes, like that was definitely the most fun I've ever had casting a match that wasn't necessarily full of meminess. Because of course there were the previous tournaments where we had like the meme line and so forth, which were hilarious to cast, but those were for the memes. Where this was just a genuinely competitive fight that went down to the last second, and the zero CR team won. The best of three for that one. Oh god, no, my voice can't take it anymore. Tyrant going down was epic. Yeah, it was a selection of very, very good matches, very, very good matches, very, very good teams. So again, thanks to all the players, all the modders involved, and the organizers, in this case Thago, for organizing this. It is complicated, and for the fact that it's going to be a 5-day Swiss-style tournament, which means that there's not going to be like a day over. It's like, oh, there's only one match today. Every day will have 10 matches. Every day will kill my voice. The price I pay for fame. For fame. Again, thank you very much, folks. Huge plugs to Surge753, who's going to be doing the stream on Friday. Thago, of course, streams as well. Johan streams. Loads of us stream. Go to the Starsector Discord if you're not there already. Of course, you're all there already. Go to my Discord if you haven't been there already. I do stuff that's not Starsector sometimes. Shock horror. Yeah. I've nothing else to say. I'd like to say thank you to everyone else who subbed. Let's just do a quick tab out. Who's like, what are all the subs that happened today? Because that's kind of crazy. Who did we have all the shenanigans that happened today? Huge personal thank yous to all of them. All the bits. It's an insane amount of bits that came out today. Surge rated me to start with. Nexaris for the Prime sub. Nurglet for the Prime sub. Loads of bits from Dizzy, Eternal Soldat Solinarius, Lofty Ginger, Generic Goose for the Prime sub, Wolf Mibu for the Prime sub 4-month resub, thank you very, very much. Prize Yen for the 20 sub, Bulbasaur for the Prime sub, and Technical Chutney for the Prime sub. Thank you very much to all of you. It is extremely appreciated. And I will catch you on the next stream, which may be Wednesday if I have my voice back, or I have no idea. Cool. I will catch you all next time, folks.